the pride of Ashanti.
I was one of the few people that committee no friend me say oh me propose am the buy no o ma hwe ye pa na ade na me se me das ti o wa kai me nim say ade o ma fa ni na che say ade ma dwene ho pa say ye de bebu apart oh o ma accept former constituency chairman former regional former national former MPs former ministers former DCs ni na police station o mo do so ho no mo ye adwuma I want the Mantini. Did sorry or meeting them? Tina Mantini, na say, almost yeah, progressive expansion. Now, the two become. And was also two. One, and I was in the bar point. I dear more system now, force and yena. A de trouble a bar, and Ibra bar. Yen fat at the phone me count.
Okay, weekend so Bibia Echo kama there. Hi OTEC 102.9 megahertz. Of course, OTEC from the pride of Ashanti. Dwabrem Jumedian Ebrason Erebesom one channel says Simano Bako and soon about Privia Nomi and Sahon. Meeting the cash, the producer Sabomachi Don Pumping. Free Sabrico Sen Menu Siambono. O my Musam Yebedi, o my Musam home come on. And o my home come on Yebedi. Said the Bay and Kusa Yemuano. Bibian Sube Koya Matimem for whom at all. Enti yakoya ni mnia bon pepa na mum sabra dwumadie no ekos no hya no so se kasafidia hodo ya wonu wa manone ekura dwumadie ni life babia na eye Bila radio wonu wo Spain kura dwumadie ni life na GN radio so London ye Dwabrem UK Mountain so eye Partmark radio Bar radio Mansan radio Brainy radio ni Sahara radio Kings radio ni wonum television wa Paris France abrochimemu na dachi ma radio so e Denmark na Rakus FM wa Belgium na channel so say Sky FM e Columbus Ohio US abrochimemu apart from that baby akasafidie kodrono information center sahodo twa ye ho hye nyina enso ekura dwumadie no emu live baby na enne obetumi de WhatsApp voice note no etumi ahia yen wo 0505225578 national so Dwabrem so e wo www.otecfmghana.com so on sabeka yen wo hon live if you say tuning app no yedam e wo hon to bia obo so apa na se wutie yen na hon ansemu fasa ansemu mu krojin a wonu mu de aguo enti bomode omo yinaku na egu ho bomode Dwabrem na kokenkan ni nyina your social media handles no social no say Facebook and say YouTube no so na try yen wo OTEC 1029 FM OTEC 1029 FM Dwabrem wo ho a bibia nso ebe kama e wo ho ama bibia kwanimu kama ana juada channel say bobosume no ene de toso eyen wotwe e wa film premier ni edununum no emu na me koi so abra dwumedie ne koso no obete se enkomo e koso e wo ha na ye honorable doctor Nana Ayiw efriye MPL free afijase askore obete se meneno edi enkomo ewie ye bedi enkomo bebre as far as 31st January etetokrum ho a etwen nti obete se meneno edi enkomo na momansa na ye de nsam ni chemu bebrel anansam etwagu awa ba fintintan so ne de etwa yen wa hia no kwame agani boaten ni mame adwatan do ba be kame ho na momansa na mame ko ba adwaton de ho dawuru mfamre wo me ba ye bedi enkomo aka nyina me ba sisia
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
Mami mwole ejuma udanya ye fe mira medase na esomo ye no na aka o
I know de anyine ho mame aha dan a ya boso fefefe nyina eye donima sea complex ahunu se etoda enua ye de boya dan so no eta hunu anase mpo emuta kokko a eba saa na dan ne nyunu enti odi DSL alloying steel trusses enadia ye de go dan so aba eda bia utumi di go so efo ena enwe na aten enti se odi DSL alloying steel trusses yi ego dan so wia now the Donima NMK Premium Roofing Sheets and Chancing a Boswaka home. Oh, nature's a humanist. Now NMK Premium Roofing Sheets and Chancing a Donima Diabe. Your Mahudo, your NMK Law Span, Alozing, and the governance, IBR, and NMK Nails. Emupianso, Saunisika, Donima, Emotrian Kakran Kakra. When your latest producer, Donima Diaba, Abeka Dadane.
Entimen Kwahin.
Kwasafu YF Johnson, Obenjiari, Anafre 0244 126625 and 0540 101 555. Donima Steel Complex. Bebia at the power F1.
Apomode mapadie enoane hepa plus mixture. Apomode mapadie enoane hepa plus mixture.
Unia, heavy and a black smokes mixture no. Malaria dronana. Ani, say namsa. Ubeje di sa minim wife nyina ye tested positive. Aye no mbie no. Say a cool malaria morning nyina. Am ye nyina negative. Ade ho. One ma ye hepa plus mixture no. And what do we nso aba? Sentia. E was our immune system. E strong de bia. Antipavi
E support to immune system no.
Na plus mox no so e tu malaria no gu. Malaria symptoms. E te say etipaye, afiafie, wonu mu atoɔ, ahomre no mu sa. Achekura 4 days na pavi and the plasmox mixer one no to malaria na sekura anya sa dia ko hu doctor from 0542 778572 and 0542 807907 magie dure di pa pavi plasmox and hepa plus nyina apemfo abato mo manufo enu kwada woni mfiedu mienu kan our pharmacies na herbal shop
FDA age edweden krato yatum me dofo pa me pa ocho by Grace Hospital e won sem kakra bi bisawo da bay pa na wo pa ebrese ena de menyare o nanso me ko hospital me koye check up me pese me hu se de me nipadua no akwa internal organs no esi ye adwuma me pese me hu na hoden se de tie me brebo me kidney eye wo sa cholesterol dodo ewo mi mu me genotype say me ye AA me ye AS me blood group me full blood count ehia pa say ye periodic medical checkup ye checkup na no na BBC ya ye hu ntem ye timi ye bibi fa ho by Grace Hospital e lab facility ai de hwehwemu ahodo pi ye hwe wanim so be ba be ye hwehwemu se be ya ubehunu wapomudin gina bre oni yen kasa wo 0244 97 68 05 bio 0244 97 68 05
Apomode mapadie enoane hepa plus mixture.
Pavi plasmox hepa plus mixture etutu malaria na sekura.
Sweet darling,
my beautiful baby.
hepa plus mixture ye busie ya no mama hoden aba buso me pini menti ase me do
tie hepa plus mixture enya adwuma ebeye wo nipadua no mu no afie kura na ebeye wo nwanwa mo eduro ye ma general well being ebusua ko mu ye Enti me manom pa fie ha.
She wo ye hepa plus husband.
Ye de wa Hepa Plus husband and ye won so wo ye Hepa Plus wife na abo no Hepa Plus mixer magie dure di pa Pavi Plasmox and Hepa Plus nyina apemfo abato mo manufo enu kwada woni mfiedu mienu nka ho our pharmacies na herbal shop atufo mfre 0542 778 572 and 0549 297-463. Hepa Plus mixer mapobodra mapa
FDG edweden krato ya
Chania Bisaheba cat sauce.
Madame Sieni.
Hey, and to what you near pan and what's the sad Bisaheba? What is Sasa?
Mendia, wouldn't be. And net dear, for once, my Jewett, I do Saheba Messana, who come from Mammy. Oh, my number Tiwadansi. Miampa Caneno, Namis, Nami Timuna to Cheme, Nami Coco Yadia so teach me. May no matter do Saheba Messa, to go and the Maya free.
I do some radio. Yet, sorry, you would name Nayan watching. Yes, it's a young awkward rockers. Ah, Miss say a person chronic do not baby. Say, do say have a mixture and come a woo now. What don't I cry? Miss Mabua Pasu. Nan say, Ujina Brand.
A fire do say have a campus. No, say, some Mijina, who's a me a Benamua.
I jenny a young crap. I do some rate. Oh, be to me. I just a painful. A battery I want for down for anyone I want to fit to me. Come on, say, to find out of phone call to say about Santa in the clinic. I was swimming milk Akro go filling station down mu ene so me Pentecost asol down afa enye na e wa heba shop ne pharmacy bia mu free 0500 110 115
Adusa Heba
Madansie nie.
This BB Niger season 10, no filters, no scripts, no holding back, cause it's 10 times the drama, 10 times the rivalry, 10 times the game. Pay your subscription today and catch all the drama, fights, and more in BB Niger season 10. Showing on DSTV channel 198 and GoTV channel 149. Watch the Sunday eviction shows live on Aquaba Magic, channel 150 on DSTV and channel 102 on GoTV.
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
OTEC 102.9 yakwaya yasan abusia for.
Kai.
Ye na pom te say.
Oh, nyame adom.
Unka be good.
Ye do board yase.
Nyame adom ye hoye.
Wani we good na.
Ah, say bibia hye ye de.
Oh, bibia hye ye.
Mo ye da nyame ase. Ye da nyame ase pa. Na young concept no so quickly. Why?
Abusia for content afidie nsem hodo etwagu. Ya mfa bibi ni nto adwaso why na.
Ade.
O ma for hye no.
Ma ede ya. Emfa bibi nto adwaso.
Sema hodo etwagu content afidie so na ye bon te nya ntie se opening kese bi ba ma interview ba nya asam ke 20 no. Ya monitor na ye nkwa na ye kro no. Ye ka so otekfmghana.com so wada ma oba sema hodo a ye kan nyina obenya bia kenkan mu nkyere mu hodo nyina na wonso wo hu nia ekoso na me sha ase e wo hanom no. Wa ba ma ne se oba kan konhia ho komomu a asante mantem wonum ana edi kan pa wona enyam kwa konhia so afiri mu eno aye National Road Safety Authority for mpanimfo report wa wonum edi aba montene so no ba mane se asante mantem hanamo wonum anam kan konhia so afiri mu no asante mantem ko nanim papa tie no abo eho amane ewa nyame adma na the Black Stars Ghana Black Stars gina kono na Sports Minister Rock of Adams dia tudwa se kwambia so no Ghana ni Mali no Ghana ebe heading na Bama World Cup qualifiers no wonya akonya na with top group no akọ US Canada and Mexico World Cup wa ebeba so no
na mamento so ewo ahase ababeto jase Electricity Company of Ghana sabia ekase womo the proposal be akwakoma Public Utilities Regulatory Commission PULC ne womo kanyina se womo propose 225% increment ewo light na yeto ne so enti we die wose ye hwe anim niam ye de ho so se ECG for de omo kani omo kire se niam ba komienu bi ene cost of production niam bi a womu ne se nimanim ya se womo antototo ye nka ne animu a emwa na yenya stable power nti eno am de sa propose ya kwa PULC ye hwe na yetie de PULC fo nso be kade afa anopa wie ye te hwa na krata efri aban mu eba ye na krata no na ekirese Director General National Service Authority Felix Jemfi sabre yare assign no ya direct ni se won free National Service na won ko Finance Ministry enti krata no efri mampanyini atna ye obi bisa se ade ba ne sen krata no anstate na emom de ababeto edwa ene se sisia de nka panyina nka yanim se yede National Service ahya ne nsano ankwankoba sa sisia no yeyi na fi ho a yede no akwakopiem e wo Finance Ministry a wono na ehwe e wo ho na eja wakwakotutu niame ye kwakwakoboa mo ma yadwuma finance ho na wono kono roots de la ene nya ne ntie se wo ba be replace no e wo NSS no eye ensem bia etwagu abefo ntentan no eso na aboso kan spare parts dealers wo no ma so de ne fitie no ade wo mo nai de wo mo kan nyina ne se tukwotenafo titiri ni alatafo yi ene Togo formally fo yomba na so ma ba beje Ghana adwuma no aye na adwuma ya articles ni constitution ada bia ya twetwero wo bebrebe yi ema ho kwa asase mesia no obenten wo be se adwuma no so ya ba ya ne o mu nyina tie aguma mo ye wo mo sei
woman si obi a ho kwan se wonye niam bi business bi sa na mom wholesale ne de open na so bodwa ne nketenkete bi a wo se Ghana fo ya krofo bi o mi atukotena fo abo mayi mu ade abo so de wo mo kire se we 3 days ultimatum ni bi nom de amamo no se mo anyai na sa businesses na maji abo so man sesa ma adwene de a ene na mo bete wo mo nka eno eye ensemu bi a aba abeto edwa
yento asonkwa ni mu na wasi no eguso ye a won metre na wo kire se school ba ko Wesley Senior High School okono wasantemantebu ha adisia for no omo kire se headmistress of the school na no kwa mo peso mo wiem headmistress ne da bi asore school ye mamu yemu enye yi kura na chi agogoma dum headmistress na mo atene kakankan house mistress watene kakankan
kwa menya na no pene e kase eburo nyino makotwitwa
o matwitwa ne guardian wa nyina mu hia be
ya ma ni di
agu form se na yen kwale ya fe ho adwensi ebewie a o say o ya house mistress o me enwia who are you to stop cheating to your church school for nkola no de o muni house mistress na chira castle school mo pa ya ene ho some agent trantent fidie no so na BC ya ebeto dwa se ebere kwaso nkrofo gis kama mu nsem aba na GS enso de ato dwa se wo ma abeto dwa no ho videos aba montren so se wonum awie mu gis kama nkra no wie mu no omu nsem ina no animu yi a onum ebehwehwem
na GS asem ya ana Professor Stephen Ade wode na no atomo no kire se enkamya ye se GS paade adwuma ya wo moye se ye twa BCC ye twa wasin so hwe no asa to sini da bia scandals ne do so wode nsem nyina to Dwabrem na video bi a Joy News for wonom aye documentary a kire se enso hwe ya wo mutwire ya ene supervisor no ani vigilators ahia wo mo kuruku ni niam ni nyina wo munye wei mo fa hambenya ska munye say students ne de say wo kire mo kwan a wo be fa so abo amankwada na ba po ene Joy for documentary a wo ma ye clear we scratches bi ani so ama mi ti wa wo kire ni nsemu a na prof de ato just examination more practices e wo mayi mu ne pa de GS de mo sete apo sanse kameya ye se da bia ya beda so de bia ye tincho no de ni yempo a anka missionary schools no abane on some farmer churches no because the management ne pa de eno ane asode na no betumi aye no mayo ma de yi ti missionary schools ni nyina abane on giving it back to the churches sane be ya ne management no won betumi ahwe na won maye ne yi na krata bi fra ban mu aba ya Felix Ofosukwache as usual ne nsa ene hyase ne wo ka nyina da ene se eda wukuada enwumre no nwotwe ya de Ghana mampanyini ene ensentwofo mayi mu ebehia.
Okay. Krata number
krata no Felix dia ba.
All right. Okay. Krata another screen so no. All right. Okay.
So ensentwofo behia Wednesday 8 p.m. na wo ba ye dia wa ye ensentwofo questions bi a won matumi abisa resetting agenda no ye de de wo mo ni nyina no mampanyini aye krado se Wednesday kwada anwumre no nwotwe one ensentwofo behia wo Jubilee House bank esiem no madi nkombo we ye enkrata bia efi na so ya ba na kwa mamfa we ntwato wa ha sei na ye ntwa so mbe na wotwe kakra nie na ne enenemu a se Bono regional chairman edema NPP amadi okuo no dodo na frɛ na abronye yade abronye ye kan ho asemi posifo pe no ene we se wonam ha na weekend ikwa de beto dwase former NPP youth organizer Moses Abo yakose chi ni fia na kofo suspect se asa abronye kura adwane akote ho baabi nso omo kwa o ma hu se abronye wori fie ho
na identity IGP hwe no odi na tam na na
media me name reasons ne de menya hu reasons nje
o kan wo ni TV no so se IGP
social media TV ya na so
and the why of run ohia TV se o kan openly se IGP ni ekwasiampanyin sabi o mu fanchani ai wa DIGP atem was ne TV ne so sabi o asema o kan no me kotunu straight o se IGP ni ekwasiampanyin
yeah we them straight
enti ebia na IGP no person to nsa frɛ no no bisa ni nienti e ma o ye kwasiampanyin enti na IGP se o mo hwe no fa
na ya breaking news ya chi
o ma chi abronye oboni di tu ase we no ka che no so e kwasiampanyin
we nyina
o kan woni TV ne so
ena nya mane ya na ye den
nti sɛ
Adam so asan kosiki asylum political asylum say go be threatening near.
I say 8 countries. Ivory Coast can ho, US can ho, France, Italy, Canada, Spain, UK, Germany. Okosiki asylum.
Say
political and crofo threaten life.
I no what can you actually omo dia.
Asylum for instrument ya bronye na ya drani.
It say ebia IGP zaka no wia. IGP so betwa kwa asylum for no say asama wa
na de waye nye.
Obo ni din no tu ase no kan so e pasampa.
Na wo ko twiri mu ma na aye.
Dia akoye no. Na MPP ST September 5th. Say presidential aspirant for no must submit more forms awie no. Why went to 4 million Ghana cedis, you are likely to face disqualification.
Development fee no.
Development fee no. 4 million Ghana cedis no. Omo could see September 5th. Say wa went to me no. Suspend her ebe kan any adia.
Today is September 8th.
And then September 8th.
What is the date?
Sunday Friday no. And our faith no deadline is soon here. Inti ebia weekend no man nya adwuma.
Ti na man do me hu di otua
di we. And Monday no efre anwumere ko na ebe hu die watua any die wontua because omo chira wa wantua no omo disqualify o. Say so for mo yenum. And to omo disqualify ba ko mienu bia na ka miensa na vote no atumi ayedru. Sa o de akọ no aha nti se o ankotua 4 million no na ye disqualify wa he no anfa nkwanko hye obi
na ebi aka he na akwa adwa da ye kwa bi on the update be ba
me sure say ebi ankosi anwumre bremu de na in fact na o matumi e the announcement bi
aba
na o matumi the announcement bi aba ani ade nti ye hwe de be kwa kosi
yo
ye hwe de be kwa kosi
ye wa twen mu de ne ye kai mo se nyame ya domu a osanten ma ne doti yi no OTEC ginam emu de obo ama ba hodo nyina ye de beba na nyuma bi na aso yasne ya ye kɔ hɔ no mo ye no ase na ye hunu se won madama an ye kɔ manhia ahemfie na before mebo mo so no ye tena se de dwadwa ye nyina na ye Augustin Cable Enterprise na ma ye kwanya ama ye be ye na sa opa wires nkania papa ye Augustin K Brobe Enterprise wonum ana ebo echi dom kama pa na o se chandelier light ahodo ni na obo benye bia ma wall light wo honmom ana wo LED corner light and so spotlight or orbit fan ceiling fan e bluetooth wo ni na wo de bi aba sa stabilizer step down switch ana fe video doorbell kuma se adum ana be hu Augustin K Brobe Enterprise woni ejaba jewelry no ana edi enhwe ni mu pe ebusia homa ni 0243 179942 0243 179942 afi entinsim na enyumo mobo echidom ne akomenhia himfi osanten ma dot ye de ho asema ba no yenka ho asem kakra da palong medicinals na da ma the happy man vs edia ba mema mo de ni wosompon ho na kofma na osisu a sisia na wajemu wose be ma to bi no mate na ebebo ye pa wo nkwamo no ayemra happy man vs na ebo awo na unya enthora 5 ne bia ebo pa na typhoid fever afi wa oba ofichiri kro ho abemu bo hyehyewo ne sa ne mani nyina enthora 5 mixture na wono na ma bibia nso akoye ede ama wo bebe oto no pa bia bo sesedru hon ma obetumi atase bia beribra homa ne 0244 827228 0244 827228 Ben Hart Specialist we ya sabia busia boss said dru aboa ma de how bia wodua fan fidie mu hwehwemu mu no aboa wo so de nkwada ba de ha nkwada ne bia no ohwe on free Ben Hart Specialist Hospital almost tayechi na de tie ne se odu ho no ma nkwada mani beje papa free say ya sabia ho no no o niema hodo de nkwada ne di agro bouncing battles ne bouncing castle face painting ne say ice cream so bolo popcorn yenkwala se popcorn mo manage enti awfo mo kwa sabia mo fa mo man nko na bibia enko yie wose wonum ewo kuma asetana so apathrapa ho na be ho Ben Hart Hospital oginam pa de bia oye adwuma eti yemfre won na odu ho no se woje National Health Insurance enti no o ka bo nyina ekofom eti mu nko kuma asetana so apathrapa na Ben Hart Hospital wonu enhwe mu na urade fi heba center nie ebusiade e kanyina ne se wakwate nam yade bi na etete wo abosese na fo ne chimo Radifi Herbal Center eguno syphilis ana candida wo se osomwa obetene ta sanso na yade bia titu be fruitis go si una se Radifi Herbal Center Cronon Bosi Oben Red Park amani 0241 09 3915 and 0549 206633.
Abusia yankwai na womo moboa na asante hima na yie no ya ne kama dia ma no yamfa mu aseda no emma gonum AA Bakery and More ne samin kancho se wo pe ba bia be ye pastry sahodo na ma wo a we no papa bi pie we no rich we enyom de ni bia kama udi on say we die ekoyie ne me kanfo dia ma me sho wo pe cake bi occasion bi ubetwa cake awari anasa birthdays anasa de wo ye bia weddings bibia wo frɛ ye be dia ma dodo chips no ebi wo ha daba ko was ma say da bi ye de tumi gu fie hɔ a ne nkwada mu ba wia spring rolls ahodo ni nyina na wonim sɛ omutumi eye ne kamba na wo de ahye freezer wo fia na wo chibi na wo twa wanum wo frɛ ya orders wenum nyina ye bi ɛhɔ na pan no ne de e pan no ne o pan no o nya de ade chen ya na ye basa ni bia ANA de wo ba e bi ahye yi kama ye aduane de nti wo de bra na won be yo kama pa me hwɛ e bi a obethe but said ye me de be ba November yi na wo person order bi ma me a wo frɛ won ma kwame on ba hihye bibia kama said dem birthday dem to animi no ma hihye ne kama breakfast no mo de aba be deliver the amount nti occasion bia person surprise you because he make na me kama say November na nya den ya beba na wo place order o dia mame almost angry ni actually atafo he ya ma for hwa aden
mate November ne ba dia kan se nya me be ma ye nkwatintin
ahodi
bibia be kama
order wa hama me
yate
ai cake no beba ne de twa ya numa na krewa ni urade a abusa for mame mo na ba ne ma kokko GB na wa be dia dance se de be ni abra media dance na se koyie 0248 095825 0248 095825 unya fra wo dem wo mo beboa ma pastry si bia wo occasion bia ye deliver at the bro Jerry Nas nie maka cho se wonum no na wode aba no unya bia beboa pa Jerry Nas Herbal Mission no eti di yade malaria na beko general wo bi ni benya hoden Jerry Nas Vico Mission nso wo ho osisi ya wo ya be ma wa ye mre wo mpam unya bi no no mebe ko misraw ya wode de garlic nso asuso mu e dia mixe Jerry Nas garlic mixture no we na bua wa moja na dia frusa ni yie obi wo ho ade bia mensa ye titimi na moja na loke wo baabi ko pa bi na no boy na garlic de eye pa we kokwali na kenya na Gilga Freddie Mens Misty Dania Pidanki munya atuntun bi e wo ho meshaw aboabo station wa wo ko ho no ma ya Herbal shop e wo ho the number na eye 0538 484411 ofra won mo baje won so mesraw wo hwe cha kwan nankasa de ya brabreman UGC wo ben ba bia DVL fo no e wo no a ahoma no eye 0241 814677 obo take hanso a Jerry Nas nuro no nyenna obo dia be ma obi mesraw absolute in itri ewia madam fo bi o insure fm sokoban fatili o frɛ me o se aduane ya hya se ye ho advance se tofa ho me ba me ma ti wudi kokko didi aduane ni koyie na no ade fie ha na sa kwakwa ya dance enko a wudi bia bon say yes efie aduane correct one pa na wudi mesrew wo ya company wo po bi obeya aduane na kama wo ba obi abenya bia di na somso mesrew absolute in eatery na make am for mu nuane ne de fried rice no plain no jollof no yemfa kokwa na fish nto so a bra ebeya bi dia ma fufuo aha na ebi lemu tilapia no Remunama na sa wo de na wo pa ponchen ni nyina ye bi wo ho banko ne tilapia ni nkruma fra nkruma kwa ni nyina miss girls no french fries ni nyina wo ba ye benya bidia ma ne senti ye ba wed na ba wo top no birthday parties no wo po obi obeya waduan tie mi o kogu ani mase obeya aduan na ye ne ye pa dia ya fama ye delivery so ko ba bia wo fra ya ye ne deliver deliveries no so ye ba ntem nti ekomo ne anopa 7 kosi anwumre 9 wo to fa ho bia no a obenya aduan ni bia di etafo state junction wa na ye wo ba bi atafo me kom ne wo no a ye ne ebutu wa ye gba adwuma ya homa ni ne 0242 905517 and 0205 053168 wo fra wo dem ya be boa ma aduane no wonsa aka bia fe Point Pro graphics and advertising some can chose he and that wo ye bibia e branding wo ye bibia wo po bia no se wa boa aye package ni bibia de ama and the online vendors ahodo ni nyina bo polyminers ahodo ni ye print ni nyina wo ba ye be ye bi e de ama mamu ye restaurants no ene paperbacks ahodo nyonse print open the raw cry yam print ya yenye customization na ni nyina no ye bi e ho disposables no kasa na bosa na mamu ye pastries no cakes no boxes ni bi na wo pa ni nyina no e bi e ho Print Pro ene ye kan for afi t-shirt printing no digital printing no exercise book notebook ni nyina ye printing wenum nyina bi ashta hwa ne ye wo ye bem room castle hwa ya ho mani ni ye for Print Pro it was 053-880-9066 053-880-9066 and 0540-717847 0540-717847 wofra one ma printing beer disposables any polymillers polybags ni nyina no one mo edi bi aba one mo ebebo aka he yakwe dia birthdays bi aba beduha memfa entwaso na men sorry so e wa happy birthday ekọ ede amama mesewa wo ye immigration officer e wo so gakope sabe ya kasa de Dubai e na we efu bestie an kwabena reku a owo Silver FM obani Dubai no we chere se wo desert swampa enti oba se wa happy birthday to you o bestie se o ma woda pamunchia awode munya ma papa pa bia ne ne aka bia no osere rade ese wonfa enmo na de di ho no ekọ ede ama Hussein Ibrahim ekasa ema Ashanti regional minister we efri Dwabrem crew ni nyina ka he ene ne mpanyimfo ni nyina Hussein womo e wish you happy birthday kwatenten dia hodin ewom ene ne akwakoya wodai die wonom esre edema happy birthday to you ka he we are done
many honorable are you efri ebedin komo na ye wadwuma bebreye tie amomre me maka any paper I say Ejuma because you be find X because if NPP presidential race no if 1 million vote difference equal to 8 years DR and 1.7 million is equal to X and I just am more so akoye if more or less divide if less more divide and you be find X
I'm set parameter near who say we no one indices and simultaneous linear equation.
I just say
a quadratic equation.
Because me share equation you need there be me share mono. Adia ba kwa me brand say minya constant variation no wa. Say minya constant variation ni dia then I know how to also minya constant variation no.
Linear equation. Linear equation yeah. In finding y. Say why no more of what we call say the variables no. The variables you have two variables. Either you have a dependent variable or independent variable. And you they be a x or the ho x or the ho.
And then OTEC the option there is a issue elimination method.
Elimination method.
That's the issue elimination method.
Aspirants be me new aboss no solve problem at the same time.
It is a issue elimination method.
Oh okay.
I say issue elimination method.
That's right. But at the end also whether it is simultaneous equations or linear equations, it be a over constant.
Okay.
And this say y almost say y is equal to 2x plus c. Into x no and we are the whole independent and a senior constant that just a constant be a problem see no they be a constant and all your dear in palano motie no and no more you will say teacher ma will say y is equal to 2x plus we say if this is this find this see there's always a constant that just there's a constant reasons why you should be having a problem and they define it and every equations in the mass
and I only
but the group say it can never be linear equation. Linear equation has a straight line.
And then they say a backo.
And yeah, backo. But either quadratic or polynomial.
Debbie, a simultaneous equation.
Simultaneous, you that equation.
Elimination method, man. I for elimination because I know calculate your own.
And actually, there's somebody can was him for his tactics near that they were not.
That's the system.
Elimination by our tactics.
All right, don't give me that must say. Ebusia, up close with me. I am many honorable. Are you a free ABD and Como? Quickly, so the bear. Obete the Ekoso no asi na as far as a flag bearership race no is concerned. I say any kodi nkomo na yetie the Ekoso ewa chiri ho ne ade said the bear obi kan asem o say obo raw dem na wo fa ho adwen a always hu baby a obefa adwen no na ade afa. Honorable Doctor Nana ayi free ewa ha ono emra se bedwani ewo efiduasia score enti ye bedi nkomo quickly. Ono be mu akwaba
Yenya.
Nampom to saying.
Yami adumo. I will be adumo the experience. Yeah.
Experience of one money.
Adumo the experience. Nana this year Ghana the only experience already. Experience nkwao.
Say bibia dadi.
Yami adaroma bibia dear edadin.
But quickly yen free parliament home run after yen tinsi form. So far opposition. Currently, the state of the economy. Who is saying?
Media Mijidi say, Aban way. I was say, one jai politics. Na one focus on the real deal, not only looking at Serbia, forex. Control.
That's right.
Because forex control, no, a matter of demand and supply. And so factors of supply. Supply, you say, sika $1 and a bano dosu chain demander. And no debiano, obia and pray no ho and compare dollars. To debiana sika no jinafako. And say, yeah, will be in economic policy, say, debiano market no. O intervene, obum,
yeah.
Na say ODB woma. Then you are looking at what we call market failure. The interventions, I was say omoye careful.
Okay.
No mo ye hu say niamwa omobeto ye no nhihye a IMF ni omoko no. Say bibia timi gina according to the was gina. Na all things being equal, you make progress in line with more forex inflows. Whether say ye export to, whether ye gold do. The ebetie bia no so omutimi hwehwe otuto manamo ye dia I should think say I was say omutimi maintain but omo the year politics omo the year politics and na year dangerous and no say decisions and economic decisions and at the end of the day ultimately will catch up on you.
Okay.
And I think as a country so you hear too much politics on forex because a country I hear said they be our crowd they were broaching and a country many of the companies, are multinational companies. Was sikapa no more sika free hakono. We should always be careful the politics that we do on forex, because the cycle, a cycle. Say cocoa and around August, October, and come across syndicated loan. Normally you get like maybe a 2 billion, 2.something billion. Now a coaching kakra.
Okay.
Now at the same time, you push and pull to say, "Oh, the bande be so they call," because one on turn yama Christmas between now till October, almost a cities per November.
Yeah, okay.
Almost a dollars.
No more.
Yes. Into now, say pressure
because of the festive season.
Festive, yes.
Yeah.
Pressure ebe toso. Into around that time, a trigger.
Okay.
Into what I would entreat government, is just to look at the peaks of demand, time of demand. For oil for no, they be almost so almost the constant in the equations. They finding extra in the economy now. Almost the oil for no, they be almost here. Enti omo small scale mining confidence level now omo beto small scale for ni nyagide wa ban mu na now hwe ya MPP awie na small scale for no ye a bit free.
Okay.
Enti na omo ye but say mo the pressure to omo so by cocoa board arrangement na wo di hu hye omo mu a a lot of economists beka smuggle ebe koso unya sika na wo se wunya no aha obehu se gold no asayira
okay
but gold no wo ho but aha enti e wo se omo hwe analysis of omo gold board no the impact
okay
if for a period that why policy no say e de sika ba na say emfa sika mba adentia na say omo ye omo panic no omo de bonuses akoto.
That's right.
But you see, there's something the intellectuals almost in economics who says labor now say obi oye juman he doesn't suffer money illusion. Money illusion say bia sikada what man me pay bebre na man me hetwa.
Okay.
Na all show.
Okay.
Yes our best smuggle. And our beka say good no kran say. To the good no beto. Na just say odi wa bro. And untimi use force. How could use force so it will fail?
Okay.
A bit panicking system and the reaction the crown ya good no be
okay.
So I think that they should look at almost share all of this because almost about 14.34. Na enye ni papa mu because mo share economy no ho share be mu sa COVID to Ukraine war ya see the new started a movie from 6.4 to 6.2. And my chibium. In fact, it do point to be say 2022 Ekoyasi 17 and the Sanya by 9 and the sound so towards elections. On the elections there's a high flow of money circulation and demand. And the sound to move we call 14.34. In Ghana Nibia and Nihon Mawaya MPP and NDC. I was a bomb pie say be politics in the city should fall.
Wow.
No, it's not it's not good for anybody. For me, of course. I mean, say untimi mbu amamoni ya there are a lot of things that were betimi aka. But the betimi egu ejuma nipa anye ejuma de me normally no me fe no nye politics.
Okay.
But yeah, amanfo so tu ho say oh you control you stabilize it. But who control no say. But what you say?
Matthias Yepa. All right, moving on. Minim say Okasama Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
Sure.
Yeah, by all standards.
Sure.
But then wedi kan aba the edi kan last year about 2 year with 41.7%.
Good.
Why Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia again?
Because of the 41.7 na woka no. Nipa na percentage no yentimi running up.
Okay.
Go be back kan 42.
Yeah.
Higher mass mu kan 42 bankwala esua de no. Eba elections dia nipa no. Nipa 300,000 krana edasona unya 100,000 kan ebe na ye 42 na we nya 100,000 nan kan wa 300,000 ye film na ababa kenti
ye fan ko ehwe at that time.
Yeah, exactly enti ye kano 41 and no ade a ye establish it enti ebi wo ho a NDC for na kan ye ne say 38 ebi mpa de suya say elections no results neighbor no at a point 38 omugina ya omunya omusiti no na just ebi de omato omadwum say ye wi ade no nti asan game close so the ECW final no no de ompetie nti yemma ye hu say abato no onya 41% and no enonya which compared to the history no omo a MPP omo call back a second term omunya ye no
okay
and notice say President Kufuor only at 39. This is under 40%, and he went again and Sakaye.
Okay.
So Bawumia in the history, he's got 41, but on your lowest, and he's improved over way. I think so. Said Nanado dear, Onya always above 48 because President Kufuor mambo no buya no. One five bufu and shenkro for Kumumans and officer. Me bufu buy a war on one backyard. On one asante and a driver for KJT for a jum for omo mujinja baye for hear me for it's one nesi yan kotoaba almost one man kotoaba omo bro baye 200,000 you be any here 40,000 na insisa kem enti ono de e ono ane krom for ats in the backyard for na kotoaba wasante and a man ekobasa so nanado on inherit 48 above. In the election, Biano, he was above that. But this time around, no, ebufuo ebimada, and never share in Crawford Kumemu, and the expectation, say BNDC MPP for any dam or so, na yenum say modi amokasa yetie, na edu point bi a makọ covid mu ahokyere aba yate ase Russia Ukraine war aba ne maboa ye den yate ase na uhia taxes na nkrofo ka che o se oh ade no de aboa no ye betumi ekunu fa boho fa ne hyensuom ehye we mu kotoku na efa hyensuom na obi a kire na adwen se okay ene we de ye ne se menye ne se na o se oh meye ebufo mu already because ahokyere aba nti ye ne meye no ene ono so kire o se obetumi aye a ene san ye to aso na abato no ekowi ni ne ye hwe
okay
but what you say nipa de osan a sebi kraman de anabo bia no woni ne ko bebi na se oyodofo na se opewasema na se ono wo kokra na se bibi ama odi ago wo rechi kra oda no wechi outumi hu ba nipa de osan a and the political lesson and a buy no hwe edoma Dr. Bawumia call around say pia bonten ewe fijiase mimi yes no mimi mi hu rally bia abroad de mi hu we fijiase ne da wo de compare Ashanti regional no mo se mi ye no ma 2 o se mi no che se obi ehun bi da we fijiase no mi so man ko ba se obi a mimi nkrofo ne ye nkronkitu afo ma me warning say Bawumia ba na so mahu na enti me ka kire mo se me ba se ne kire se the free inkone ben Asante achime wo me constituency na no enye ne sika na wo so otua me because se mamma no boss na ma na mfa mbo betu etia me ezan se Bawumia no person hunu na me man fa bas yes ento ka se me de bas ko ya me de bas ko hyehye nkonkitu enum e mo mo so be hunu because me call rounds no mo ka chem se Bawumia ba na so me hunu na on betu etia me but what you say ba man ko fa obi free constituency bi se mo mra megie ma me enti me hwe dom ne bra me breye na me hwe da ye to aba manfo ka chem se MP1 ko hanu man ko fo no so mo nto kire wo kono mo ko kasa na me kono mo kasa na mato no na me ya me dwuma me tiase ni na mu no me se na ma bebre me hu se wo de to Ashanti region kra wo se MP de wo ko wani mo no na wo vote sote na sote me vote at aba 64 but this election na obia de aba for no this is the election that because 75% as a third termer none of them obi a drop 10%, 5, 10, 12. Obi a drop here. Many were in the 50s and the 60s, but I was able to move from 64. And our presidents, we moving from 69 to 72.
Okay.
That just said the candidate was strong, and the move here. And my son never be brave. Me did say in we party ni na say me experiment be brave. I was quite so.
Okay.
I share the reaction of the people.
Okay.
And with the feedback coming here, you know. I think I've learned a lot of things.
Kwame na first were you soon your man in the previous election, you know.
Yeah.
Kwame na obe first apply, you know, as far as the campaign is concerned ahead of 2028.
Okay, good. As far as the 2028 is concerned, dear, and look around there, I should think there naturally never be much easier because Maseti Abino Echishe near maybe will be constituency. Say NDC fought to me to Asua. And the Omo Chromus Omo bet me and maintain you Omo dear. Now the NDC for to me and Kosua. Omo dear bet coffin, mean crow for crampa Ambertono, Omo to me the mere cost 80.
Okay.
But what you say now, Obia MP, Obian shall say by MP. Into one also besom. And you should have your mind there. Service audience says Sikabi or Parliament, I work already, why disappointed? Who are by moi. And the NDC for now, in no. Onya minister na onye obi a businessman de ne sika ba becha wo semasaje ana minim se wo procurement inti ene ma menje na me profit mema obi a abrocheni na obi andase wo adwumem na momu no se wo koye no ya ma opportunity bia na se wutimu a masa wo crop from betu because if you no could do hono ma wutumi se te say de wo wiem na hu due bia bom I say haye na ubesi for my ubesi mu ape wo hu se dua bia se esi unu akwa on frɛ on crowd okohwehwɛ ne de akoni krom because the way two na okoje ade mi na de wo kona onya wan na ashort no nti ono hono yenkra.
All right,
so what you say?
Yeah, sure.
Nti at the end of the day no many MPs akotene mu no they will get disappointed. Now opposition MPs there no sabi wo ko sene amfama wa wo kokroma na wa kokancha nkrofo. So here their communication should be important. Unabe yetia wo krom should be important. Obeko rounds among nkrofo whom should be important. Ekwanya obeye part of the community social activities are important. Na omate wase e move along with you are very important. That is the opposition. But for those omo wa abamu there say na obe convince womo about Jumedia o promise womo na entumi amano and know the honors is on them. And that is a very big one for them. So media, my lessons I have learned is communication and respect and investing in the people.
Okay.
The Juma dia me pay be my crawl for pa.
Okay.
And they be ameka say unye solid on your own. Na nyame mwa na unwe Juma kakran kra boawa. Odi weni koto parliament you get disappointed because it be film abano and no so.
But said the Oche Mrs. Kwanya Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumi abefaso ahead of the 2028 election.
Oh, 2028 elections there. Say yame adomo asunya na ma bebre.
Really?
Oh, MPP elections there ko obewini.
Debi amo ya mo se o mo sunya ni o ma bebre but we end up seeing the same thing.
Yankopon sometimes twa so na betena fie ye. Oh, yeah, because sabi nema bi wo hono mo na nye nipa kasa nye relationship nye partners a oni omo ye adwuma adwuma we ye na ye hia aboafo hia aboafo wo ho asofo ye aboafo asem members ye aboafo unit committee members ye aboafo opinion leaders ye aboafo media for ye aboafo obi de na dagie odenemre odene bibia betumi dia femo ye koto abama wa na ase krampo na agbo no na se bi na ase krampo no de bia na enye se bia beto ade akoche obi o so obe frɛ course minia na dem da me hu na akire me keke just to explain to your people don't do that. I'm telling you. And he said if you do this to people for instance media men there are several media men who are very upset with the MPP because at the end of the day recognition was not there. Appreciation was not there.
Very poor.
Apart from recognition.
But you agree saying very poor.
Na enye point ke bafi.
The selective nature of what the MPP did to the media men.
The media men.
The shambolic nature of it.
Oh, well, yeah. So now be describing the video. The way to use adjectives be there. And we say qualify or be our person. But what I'm saying is clearly, no. How would you see people help? And media normally no almost post channel send a public in feel it. Yeah. Into media obi wo hono on time but or share post channel no follow.
Yeah.
So what you say? Yes. It is a who we near obetimi I follow because of the public because or educating mass but he sees mass direction.
Yeah.
But the person he don't have to be NDC for an NDC person to say oh Jack me that's Michelle. At least you do who can crow your objective mami. So what you say? MPP needs so it doesn't hurt to go and deal with the media as they know boom cry to what's Canadian year bread. So what you say? In the media there, he does his work. But the masses new movie, no movie what he is just speaking the truth. He can choose not to speak the truth. When who pass Obia say X or no say Y. And also by any day. Untimi who say akwa what you pa there we do dear bro. So what you say? Enti Obia a stakeholder, a partner. Enti approaching people and managing them. We failed. Into we say yeah negative. We got negative. So we have to improve upon it because Bawumia is going to win the MPP primaries.
Okay.
Oh, he will win the MPP primaries. Oh, come oh share the nature of Ashanti. Ashanti na debi they determine the soul of the MPP. It is oko Ashanti. Na se omu wakame now constituencies na some were come na say all the profiling of the constituency a polling station delegates executives now constituency now region now ohwe dodo a wo Ashanti region obetimi determines MPP you to manage because Ashanti supported Edubuai and he won. They supported Ekofo and he won. Ye ha papa than the serve Safwe Dumuni na free ha but omu chusu the omu pe enti omu chusu almost Ashanti cause why they go a block.
Okay.
Ashanti 2 ohwe anano Bawumia super delegates Ashanti 83%.
Yeah.
Ashanti kwa a block.
Yeah.
Enti se omu the block ni man nanado na party ne ebe support no.
Okay.
Akoya say Ashanti no the spirit of the party is yes so of the party and by physical expression so no yaji obia
okay
into oba Ashanti obia wom owa so ase o ya Asantini o ya Dagombo ya Asantini ya wo Adansi Asantini
that's right
ya wo Fante Asantini ya wo Anguna Asantini enti yɛne na bom yɛ man na yɛne na bom yɛ party ba ɔmo wɔ abusuafo ɔmo ne ɔmo kasa ɔmo wɔ nkurɔfo ɛhwɛ ɔmo wɔ asante enti sɛ ɛyɛ wɔ ha ɔmo ka kɔ beebia obia betie wɔ ha enti wobɛhu sɛ asante de bia no wokɔ election no mbusa sɛ na Ashanti te sɛn ɔmo te sɛ Ashanti na ɛha sei no o de mo hwɛ here will be a battleground for all of the aspirants.
Wow. Oh yeah.
Ashanti will be the
starting a feeling.
Yes.
But this is a situation whereby share situation be say yeah 2024 abani wi ye no a nyoman ko yi amfama NPP amanyoko no. Then later we realize say na amanyoko na nkasa e CEO as NPP no. One thing we realize is that I said you are as an enjoyana no.
Right.
Na ni na wo ba na ase no de na anya kra. We aka we team we ye discama we amfa nya adwuma ama menteme ho ase bi asore a chese said de anioma e kɔ no no tumi se enkoyie. Ekwan be na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia fa na odin kambom aba party nim na ebi aso ase hofo no.
Nyame your pa Dr. Bawumia be wini na o wini so a I was so omo a contest in no. I was here no on the trance.
Okay.
Your man who say party na ya be join ye kuo. E kuo no wo vision na e de ye bom.
Okay.
E wo mra e de ye bom. E na e kuo no so makwan ma obi a ogidi say edru so no betumi aye. Nti omo ni na betumi aye president.
Okay.
But e ye de ya ade e friend competition there. E ye ba ko pe na nipa no befa. E na de obefa no so no uwi ni ebe ya wode ulusu ebe ya omo akelusu ebe ya omo ya
okay
and na omachi taifo then also management of your supporters enti ye na wo obi beka bro ni beka ye wa asede se omo aye ni omo na omo ye supporters na no ye betumi ye wini o ye be lusu ene omo ni na nkasa ntia ase se aba ye koto no adase ye be wini anase ye be lusu ye wini a eni age
okay
ye lusu abeye ya eye ya enkyere se ukofi party mako cancel ma gu party no hofi and you expect the national party to bring some ethical positions for them they were educate all their followers na uko winia ama unity no are simple into ye na nim de dada and ye gitu mu ne call into Dr. Bawumia has as a leader no the honors no is on him say obetwe omuni na ba together na oni omakasa sebi oni unu akasa na say oye politician na onim bia ye wo say MPP I was say ye ne ba power for years na ono de ogitum say media me mama mma power na me kasa ho nte na me ne ye ho nye na me ba be say no dia eno nim de ba o me betimi ya afa ho esan say ye hu bi da ene ye hu de esi amanfo kasa Emma Nkrofo yusu ye oba fijase a police stations ni na NDC for no omo de omo akoto information centers yi na ne omo bo voice mekuya na esanse na me ye coordinator na ne other constituency to mo frame me chese na obi aho yira no na chese ye mo am voice a eno eya no kwahye mu Nkrofo no mo ma kwa se ye kwa nkoto aba because we dey ye wo voice a na wo ka le ye susu no na wodi dance ye bebi a wodi bia wo no so no uyo obi akasa wo si yetie
okay
na at the end of the day so kan no kreo so wo twantro wakofa
be
wi ekire no ebufo na ode kan sembi say be politics ayeye propaganda wom what you say yes anka baba jama anka kasa say okohu aboa na tuntuma betimi aye fita betimi aye tuntum on the kan yeme but at the end of the day say wo kasa ode aye fita o tuntum it depends upon credibility and you
that's right
but na biafa eno na ye ex no onkoto aba na you lose elections.
Wow,
that's it.
Well, the SN go viral, and it's one of the aspirant. Eddie Ababe to just from the camp of Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Modi Ababe to just say aka 9%. In fact, ama chitafua 80. Me ankasa mtia me cash ametia 9% na aka na kura no. Me nyan rere mu ntia ye. Ma ya mentia se. Adentina moka say aka 9% because the question is say former President John Dramani Mahama enya 1 million vote deficit na ultimate na fiebe 8 years na ono so BBT ube 1.7 million dia and yes we be come more than 8 years ube tena fie more than 8 years. Okay. Is that the narrative?
Okay, sir, share what you have said in terms of former president Mahama. So olusu 1 million. And actually say Ghana 4 times when almost won the president biom no money we no monto ma wo krampo biom a na ense say NDC fompo esusu say ye the neighbor because sabi when lose 1 million people osan so elusu MPs ema MPP at that time ye record at the call 169 from almost about 118 or say whatever 20 year call 169 just in your seats be over 40 something ebe kan ho a ye na see e bin see da first time in your seats be bre but what you say
sure
in your seats be bre first time a lot of seats e buy but ni na mu Ghana for anka say omo John Mahama wie can we find that X too the X where Ghanaians bet me ama we lose support abra we sitting president
so no o got na few 8 years
na o ye sitting president sitting president
sure
and no more lose support lose support but what you say and you say bia o ye vice president and say o ye first termer bia oko we now ye sitting president but ewie ye no omo de ne bae na che say NDC for understand the psyche of the voter
okay
the voter or ye angry open the chow. Uni ne kasa se me fom ye. Ma hwe ase. Ma sesa me nantie. Me niam ahwegu. Me dia ye mfa nche me. Ebi nsi biom nti mo hwe de we mu ye. Omo kan se ne se eno na ono obekọ. But what you say?
Sure.
Yes, eno no obekọ. So omo understanding the psyche of the Ghanaian and the voter population. And yes static. We won't make a dynamic. Emusisa. That is it. Enti Bawumia elusu by 1.7. But Nanado ewini by 1 million to John Mahama.
That's right.
But Oshe 2020 Nanado won by about 500,000. Let's say the 1 million is dropping. And now John Mahama so need seat by 137.
Okay.
For about 1 something or play a catch up. So what you say? Untimi blame that on Bawumia.
Okay.
Because Bawumia within that period not on steer the ship. In executive governance, the authority is vested in the president and the president only. And now I feel say Bawumia at some point na MPP for setting it up because
you think
oh yes, I feel say he was
so almost setting up.
Yes, because
but how would the party set up
because exactly because 2009 and 10 to 2016, but Womiana Mumane campaign here the face of the campaign. Manifesto, explanation, presentation, economy, BBO, Koto. But when you have 2 minutes money chairs and maza, we are be 2 minutes crowd. So I just say, into the Okasa now or the hope no. Or dragging Crawford. Can you imagine there? President Crawford connect the whole Northern region together. No, there were 3 seats. Can you imagine? Now, on no buy yet me move steadily. Echo 8, 15. Just say at the end of the day, he did very well. Suddenly, no say they be not enough. Or kwa no enough one man no same wo. No kasa na who ye nika. Now I be do nas at the end of the day. We proposals no. Yamina a bomb pie or na the TA year the proposals in Pono ya GB. Then your vice president will hold one proposals at the Enshum Kra. Because yes, we are be the and a constitution is on the Imrak and Mawe Jume be a year. And this a one to one soon that ye any ideas be a what they call boss or we measure to women into we measure to women into ma. The on yin to moon to me your boss. The obedient to me the obey to make us say your ideas. Unyame nation. But what you say? But overall, no, the decision of governance and the direction and all the feedback, no, the honors, no, the president.
All right.
Because onupena okra sword na or swear.
Okay.
Now our hoarding, now our control, our command there.
But yen so ya teacher yenim se offer animate because a banner jumani agenchre you know that emotional and another advisory role yenim se vice president na e won in sem so so ye
but adia ifre no management there obehu deputy minister no minister akon obehu a deputy CEO no ni CEO ntemu ye adia ifre no deputy there se wo CEO no anya obi o ne wo ka and that's when no campo obi wo ho no mo pese o kire se bibia no eye mina 2 minutes da to wo se wutie na adwuma we so anya nko a wo busuafo wo adofo wo elite mo fe ne elite theory for no normally here wo close clan for a omo no wuhia fa adwe normally anya fe normally is not the vice president.
All right,
enti wo betimi ni na hye krampo a owo elite, you know, it is in public policy omo onkrofobia omo ehwem ebe wie eche no betimi asesa bibia we yemfa enkobo bawomi asebo so richafula wanye untimi nka se eye bawomi asante for omo kwan a wanye untimi mfa nkɔhye bawomi ilevia mukofa baaye untimi mfa nkɔhye bawomi betting tax are you to know because the executive authority he can advise obetumi to mate
it is up to them some
it is up to the driver to determine.
Well, another important question is here policies Dr. Alhaji Mahmood Bawumia the the campaign for 2024 here mantem dunsia no a yewo ewo man mu ha. One thing that now baffle me, you know, with the introduction of pressing issues in healthcare, education, infrastructure, and some other things. I know now, or they cambo more, or they draw on the policies or the year campaign for 2024. No one or sign the aba, and I say, or the full cry be some baby.
Well, at this point today, me can say, but if we can look at crossing. Of course, the elections ahead of us, and also no, I was say why are you lose here? Because in looking at a domina you lose here no, John Mahama onya almost about 1 point about 6 or 7. Na Osha went me and fa a lot of vote and became what he got on 2020. And I almost say about 20% of MPP for Omubufu Omotoma Omkeke. And about 2.1 million MPP for Antuaba. I think say before we go into policy, no, it was here analysis of why the low voter turnout. And 2, why are on call for Uncle Tuaba. Na a honu we are dear na wo catch them. Because Sebi, none need also and I would disappoint you. So dear someone na oko catch them. So I think we owe the good people of this country an apology, a big story.
Okay.
And the sorry, no, it doesn't lie with only the new presidential candidate. Yes. The Obeya presidential candidate after 31st, which of course, minim se me Bawumia Kampunti, Obeya Bawumia no. Bawumia owe the good people of Ghana sorry. In the same way as his boss, the former president, owe the good people of Ghana sorry.
Okay.
I, the member of parliament, me owe the good people of my constituency sorry. Enti me call rounds no me call down masiwia me catch you almost say dear me crop for ye bia me ma mesese. Me na me your leader. At this boy no monfa so boy no me. Me are very sorry. That is if you just so okay. To me thank you so no. I apologize to everybody that blame Dr. UFE. I'm responsible for the party.
That's right, yeah.
To blame me. However, the presidential candidate ni we are towards healing no. I was said presidential candidates ni bad one thing apologize say expectations are not a work Ghana force no. Yentumi meeting ni na patrioti ase.
That's right.
And na bebia ono omompe bia no on ma mesese enu nti omom fanche no. Then the former president too would have to also apologize say nipa de menye perfect. De me ye metimi aye bi mentimi anye ni na. Ekoyia medamase akoyia on fanche me. Asa asempetia.
Simple cry.
Very simple. Look, these few words.
But I say mama eno no so ache.
Because every party be lose election will go into reorganization.
Okay.
And at that time, you don't have a leader. And you know, the one Ebeka Sani here, and he said, Mimi Koka, Nasa Yekoyi leader, Nipa no so be peso be tie free the Tibeko Koto ballot no so no. It is important to say you be elected the one who was the leader. To say, and then it is important also for the former president who was a captain, therefore to say, because the proportion you lose, it was it shows sign of bitterness. Bitterness, look at the strongholds especially.
Very necessary. Adia Bakwa Mesa Adwene ho ne say party leaders and as a leadership amuni omutwa 2016 to 2024. Sebi omo ayi akaka bensem ye nti obia na kukukukuni aswaden ye muhwe ni ade no. Omo ana musa ni omo be campaign for 2028. How do you intend to handle them?
Wabomu le be chewado. Wabomu le be chewado.
Okay.
Me say we are say oya papa.
But oya we say bi muhwe nim ni pa.
Me say we are say oya papa oya fa oya bonia oya fani na wakati ada ho into the hantan na ya hantan response at the whole channel in terms of vote a hantan response a negative na je zombe twetia into me say ye na there's a day of judgment for all of us me MP me dia beba so long as oya political member of a member of any political party a cycle keke 4 years yes e bedru ho into ye ma to me na obe expect say we be brassy because so say we bro ho ase no ye dey no pejao but some people have opportunity na opese otoshe nipa no so say bi ono wiase nyina no ono na bibia ye ne dia as say bi ono de onwuda na no frama mpo no ne dia me that is not the way I'm living in Efijase say me yes I we Efijase anka me nkofo no tumi de dada anka man ko on oppose there be me mamu say tumi ni your mamu tumi na mo de feme so ati as you don't know Efijase so correct na me your pen na me ya ade ma obi ya na mase we Efijase so correct on be ka say MPD e the committee kon fear for na say o de soto beja wo kan because ono de anese Nyankopon shira so anybody I have helped they don't even come to me and am executives no so no omusuro class obeja akoko say and I want to me call MP no they will say no yeah the anese Nyankopon shira nti edo o makomem na also ye wo de say nti ye nya be account nti say o ye constituency executive o ye regional executive o ye national executive munina ene o ye MPO ene na ya accountability beba enche bia say wambu o de ye wambu bra ye ombetu
okay
ombetu nti me de menye surprise say ebufu eche nkrofo mu no ensem bebrebe sisi o ensem be sisi ebufu say nipa no enye ma ne ho ntowe ya enyi mfinimu obi so na we no ne ho ba no ye happy.
Wow.
No, the ache also fan okay, they say the ache atika. Are you okay? Into the first one about one, do the year no.
Ninti amami visa sana say
okay.
O shasi o ka say flag bearership operation the tibia Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia be wini.
Sure.
But within the party machinery, o heard ni wini no obia are ready for the win. Obia are ready. Send be because the entity say o hear party na executive na munyina makwakotai candidate backwachi. Na mejo mo maka no.
Because anka ehiampo say Bawumia should be contested. It was contesting Bawumia in this 4 years no na ehia alizubema Bawumia kwaji power na wa contest na say ne tumi bad dey obetimi na corporate sesi no it calls for strategy.
Okay,
it calls for when you 41% 42 on hwenya no John Mahama Olusu 2016 on 44 but what you say
sure
enti obetimi aka 9 no or they do just 50 but he can do more but what you say
sure.
So even you don't need to have and here sanka be contested Bawumia but party mrano there's nothing like in here opportunity neighbor one full so obetimi akono bra
okay
enti obi betimi aba be contested but do no share and I say dey bia no yema ye hu senti ya lose election no because Professor Kwe committee report what could all the investigations now we na one farm bontia me I
once heard you complain
and I will say it over here too me I totally disagree say oh ma obie hu senti ya lose election
asem say a peer NDC for no benya mu weak point intimu mpesa mo dey reporting beba
weak point be na wo ye no na wo jinsa manfo hu o tro keke de nipa no jinse ye no na wo kocho ndi wo kocho de nipa ne kan ya
and e bia na reporting is so damning
damning say damning
e bia na reporting mo etan
na damning ndi metimi atena Efijase akoran ene mu ni na akobusa within 5 days don be kan we Efijase enye different for don be kan any other constituency enti eno no mo de ato aba etiawo nkrofo no person mu hu say ade a mo ye na ya nto aba no mo hu ana mo asesa na also say de wo mu no ye mamu but ye besu ya bibie free ho I mean really I disagree with this so what you say and as a musia then a better say musia ohun sa de enti ye wie party organization na ye wo ansem kire Ghana for senti a ompese report no beba se mo kopacho anase ye pacho na ye pacho wie na say at the end of the day ka o makoma na so omobo jo omo na mo ye research na kire say oh se sia de emu ya na one for research number o say oh se sia de isan say ye hu say ebuato yemu yi de na fa report na amba fie ni abufu no akrokro no
me that say but before I make your cram work on final words
me final word is say me nuano ma ye campaign oba asante mamu a ana baby abekobia koka wo ye hwan a de waye de obetumi aye sentia ento abama
okay
menko attack another aspirant into delegate for etiame say
you say attack and chechemu bi no mde ma
enya chechemu amansani esan de osunta krache enti say ukọ election na so obi hu say ona oye stronger na na akoye say gang up na obia attack o pacho wati ase ubewie no akoka nsem abi nim na supporters say twitwa ntro na ndisi for no ko use etia wo but ogidi say wo ye sombo why ye niema e kan krofo akoma koton ho awase okose wunia na intra kese uwia na obochirew enti dia mesi ha ne say all the aspirants omun stay focus na omun ka de ewo mumu ene de ombetumi aye na ye ne sa de ye bewie no NDC fo omun nya hwe enka mfa ye ho na de obeba be se ne nyonko no ebusuafo muntu abantia no because on passum wie on pe party ni ye ne dia ne se yenko yechi ena ade no so anya akoma ne ye de
that's right
say be politics ye de nyansa ena ye nti se wakoya bi na wano kasa de wakofia e ka hu bia ena ade na mu opposition no on fan hyehyɛ woni ama ye na o sanso akoto aso ena na je se NDC fo abɔ pa
84.6 mo twani nyina wie 4.6 million
development fee ni file
mo twani nyina ma complete 4.6 million
yes
that is 46 billion
4.6 yeah
mo twani nyina wie
wow ye tuawie
ehemu
anya se
ehemu
but wo do a wo call elections obi abebe ye contribution maza politics wo we obi ko kan na misika na Trump crampo we aeroplanes ni sa de yes ni sika no de politics owo club owo mkrofo e de o musika ba what ase politics de donations o ene e de ye nti de oba be ka se mi wo sika we mi wo sika se hwe ni ye obi hu na waba no de Ghana akosi awowa no aka se na se Ghana ya media nti mabon hoka uhu sa anano na mobutu seseseku ya se owo sika chinza ye ma otimi krampo obo zayefo obo mbusia okonya sika ne wo hemfa oba no ye military leader na onihwe okọ France a Paris a owo flat a Clinton bebre o ma season ni na okonya wen wa maza ya nko okonya ye enti obi wo ho amunhwe ni ye okazo wo sika busa ne maza na unya ne wo eye nyankopon na obo a ya wo de konya bibi a wo de nya bi enti ye kom memma wo hu se wo de wo bi ye de ye ni bi enti anya sika ene de koto aba
ya da nyame ase monya 46 billion netia moya de
4.6 billion na 4.6 billion de no anse wachiche etua because obi etua bi
okay
me ameti ekwa mi tua bi
4.6 million
eyo boss ena eko nti wo ye adwuma na se wo kakra na one na tua nti elections de fundraising nti ne wo fundraising committee finance committee
okay
na de ono beka se ye ono ani sika ye mbusa se X no your himfa ukonya asasi ka no we ebia no ono de na wa ban mu na
by 31st January de ni ahwehwe X bebre
X no de ebia nkasa wo na ka ebia wo ma no ye obia na nkasa no mo ye X ebia ye X
human X
omo ye human X
I'm
telling you ebia ye human X
I am jawa nsema be kan nya ni me da se doc ya misa baba all right okay otisa mene honorable doctor Nana Ayew Efriyi mrache bedwania owo efidiase askore na te se mene no edi nkomo no na mame na me homre sisi a na yentumi ni nkomo ntisha no so se Imano Opoku Mensa ba be kan yes NDC na NPP Alhaji Ishak Chebrobe Tescon patron KSTU na Professor Smart Sapon director Irid KSTU shane so se oba be kan ye ho na yetumi di Ghana ho nkomo me ba sisi a
Opani, Mashusha Wache, Sap Perfect Series books here. Oma Mikoto be mamma mano. Oh, Jajai, Abua Wamo say what making kind kama.
OTEC 102.9 FM.
Ejajai.
Wonderful. Mese Ghana for GIG Perfect Series. Atumono die. Jai. No dia nimdifuo. Ene chewa nguma pia. Our crutch. Nursery. Any KG. Books pia bi. And our science. Creative arts. Maths. RME. History. Coloring. Computing. OWAP. Nina. Every basic 1. Equasi basic 6. English. Every basic 1. Equasi junior high school. Ne bane combine so. Owo nina bi. English nom. Ane maths nom. Me say. Books pia ni wa. Perfect Series. NB, na GS, ane naka, and so I'm approver into a batter pia koto be maneba.
Hey, and na say we there, so could be crab to me akoton. How many students?
Na eno kura die. What table no say free. We almost have certain mock exams, terminal exams, and midterm exams. At the master school so e here wamomua. To phone kwa putuaja station wa. And crying down so mine. First stop. Any omamu be bia ye tonto books bia. For 0243 2999 38. And a 0540-755-465. Perfect Series.
Your worst future is secured.
Medofopa. Said ye de bia ye kano ni peduane kaniano ene ye ni. Eti eni wansamo die ye monto ho e monto ho entempara no to one among. De bia wani so kekao wani so hyehyew o hwade ase aye wisi hu ni ye ase boasi wani so o se ase ntentan na mani so mani ni twa nkyene wani no efemfem uti ya wo ya de bia so beba ma ai Dr. Ahwew enso unyam reda empanifo so se ujai de wo ya unya adaje eye ni asem ne yeka ti Mr. Pemre padaje nebra by Grace Hospital ma doctor hwe ni ehwe wani ne mfama wo ye hwe wanim ewo by Grace Hospital ye hwe ni ewa yaresabia ha by Grace Hospital no ye wo breman DVL ne nchen o se kwadwo area hwa bibia ni amienkasa 0244 97 68 05.
Se unya fapim papa wo ngumesua ma wabrabo na ekoyie ma saa eno ti da bia me kase sukuu na obekọ ne de hu hia hu se obekọ sukuu papa ubewi obenya adwuma ahwo no ena kyesa mpa wo sukuu papa eno nti na make for DHI College of Health and Education ediamao ane DHI College of Health and Education bra sukuu papa ne amount tie ewo early childhood education affiliated to University of Education Winneba sounds ne amount tie ewo diploma in education mu ema one so na qualification a degree and HND holders in Kwan. Kaisa we no afiba ko pepe no wie your regular and your evening classes. Kaisa certificate we University of Education Winneba and a demand near Mompon campus and a kabum. Enya no kwa ye mantity pa our certificate in sign language and also chemu e be mantity our medicine counter assistant meche MCA. Na fe obeso be top up also our dispensary technician 2 and 3 so and also ye be mantity wo papa bi. You DHI College of Health and Education Echikwan ewo Kumase Patase yeben Dr. KJC Sunyane Sehi Debiso ene kadezo sono ye podwuma dikadika wo ho from 0244 213 187 0244 213 187.
Sawutu susu ama wanya akwenya de age bank besia de enya de foforo nanso wodadwen mo boafo pa Odotobri Rural Bank de susu loan ensise foforo kraba eye Odotobri special susu loan wodia ne se wutu susu no a 60 days pe wobebo wo susu sika wato no ho emprenum de ama wo besia wote besia no nso a ensi wo ketwa bi se wutumi tua besia no ansa na bra wahye no aso a wote ensi ho no so ma wo se ahu Odotobri Rural Bank pena wubenya saa kwanya yi yesen bie savings account ama wode kakra betumu etuatua besia no na wanya kakra so ato akire enkrata 17 bia nimu akuafo bosumi adwumayefo adwadefo nyina emfa wo ho nhye Odotobri special susu loans mu cocoa loans microfinance loans salaried workers loans ni nyina woye bi eye bafie na wohia besia Odotobri beto share say na bie current account na wusi kasam nyina beye ye bia ye newest branch wo Tutuka oboase ye ne Tutuka police station ni di hwe animu head office wo Jacobu. Oboase ye wo White House bar. Bekwai any post office ni di nhwe animu. Asoase ye wo dwane hwe animu. Crowfrom Adren Kwanta Macro nso one Golf filling station no ne bohu. Roman Hill Total filling station no hwe animu ha. Agrekenzema wo ben Lorry station no Tafo owo mile 4. Eyija one Victory Baptist Church di nhwe animu. Bantama NTN office nhwe animu pe. Ebuakwa owo Roman Catholic Church Credit Union building no mu. Oben Ebuakwa police station no. Santase runabout owo Lavincus Hotel echipe. One Asokwa taxi station ni di nhwe animu. Fre 03220 91454 ana 0243 710784 or Dotobri Rural Bank where business grows.
Nako nak. Na hifa na manfo agitwi ene twede de ekwa binim so tete faso yi.
Sikens nonte na clinic a doctor usu kankam eda no.
Doctor na obehwe wo yale agise wo hu moja kuo na na.
No krepa. Meni a na mehwe ade a mehu ni yie. Mekuba bi a ebi musu glaucoma, ebi musu pressure na bu meni so. Ya ma afide na mehu na de kra.
Enya doctor na nanu ya oye screen won kokko no.
No krepa.
Na say screen ne kra me ko bi. Ma ne dia drogu mani so. Within 10 minutes, a bar na wa mani so ni na twaira.
A common nchiremu. Nyasem gitwa doctor say fa ni ho pa. Otene hepatitis B and C mechire brebum yade, diabetes ayensi chire yade, pressure mechire moja broso enam yade bia doctor tenete so mema sem entimi nkoyi empo so bema no awukra wo ba doctor say fa garlic ba ko ebra na obemu ye bema asanso atde wo mpe wo bemesa opese ye kese tintin ana eni menua kire me ba bia doctor so ewo kumase achias Antwa road ahimfie ni soro hwa Darul Salam Islamic School nenche Fred doctor titifu so 0599 311 311.
This BB Niger season 10, no filters, no scripts, no holding back, cause it's 10 times the drama, 10 times the rivalry, 10 times the game. Pay your subscription today and catch all the drama, fights, and more in BB Niger season 10. Showing on DSTV channel 198 and GoTV channel 149. Watch the Sunday eviction shows live on Aquaba Magic, channel 150 on DSTV and channel 102 on GoTV.
OTEC 102.9 FM, the pride of Ashanti.
On OTEC 102.9, yeah, twaso shaneson. Samene mabegwa for ebedin komo afa. Aye yesidi no ahoden eho ene o share rate Bank of Ghana edema commercial banks no from the commercial banks also to aye forex from forex or the bank from the commercial banks no to also men in Jalabia na dollar no trading from Bank of Ghana to commercial banks from commercial banks to Jalabia sa ena Jalabia ne black market no eho ena dollar no nkomo ni nyina kokko wie wo ena hye no se obia nso anensa beka bia no ede ye business into obia so pemfaso into infanto ho ame ya ma wa wie ni se hye no so se Bank of Ghana ede ma commercial banks ne yemfa ne se o dem fan se 10 cities ena o de ma omo enye se 10 cities me de yemfa to se Bank of Ghana ede ma commercial banks ne be 10 cities hye no se free commercial banks e ko eye Jalabia fo ho no eno so price no enso be sesa from commercial banks to men in Jalabia eno nti den rate no entumi nyina fa kon but enne due die tien se is 13 cities Ishak Dr. Gash CD depreciation from international community so me atia say depreciation no I say gradually ko kakra are we safe
Dr. Gash me da say yemfa kwen so na chairman no adwuma e4 fa nchiak sonko ema madehye nsita kwa man beposo na encha party mpanimfo encha PSC enkoma menu apani Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obade de chen ya ukuada ya wada ɛne fiada ɔba baby Chelsea Ashanti region
dabe
Wednesday Thursday Friday
all right okay
o Chelsea to say the street ye canon na wati ahwem akɔ amantam a wɔyɛ nhyehyɛeɛ no agu hɔ na afei Ashanti region constituency by constituency ɔbaadeɛ de kyɛn bosome a yɛbɛsi mu yɛ October no ɛna constituency biara obɛhu no ɛwɔ ne constituency. Dr. Cash nkɔmmɔ wei sɛ yɛdi da biara ɛna nkɔmmɔ wei sɛdeɛ yɛn nuanom baeɛ na wɔn ɛde gidigidi bi ɛbaeɛ na cedi no ahoɔden na pagya dollar no ɛda fam yɛtia ne mene ayɛ te sɛ deɛ ɔwuo no Dr. Cash ɛnyɛ sɛ sɛbe mprɛde asan yɛn no mu bi yɛyɛ abofoɔ dabi ɛnyɛ abofoɔ saa yɛpɛ ɔma no yie ne titiriw ɛkɔba no baabi a yɛn yɛahoɔden wɔ na yɛdi hɔ nkɔmmɔ a ɛkasa kyerɛ amansan yes meyɛ MPP ni yes meyɛ ɔsono ba nanso so ɛba saa nkɔmmɔ no a yɛde ɔsono no to nkyɛn deɛ yɛ a na ɛhadwen ɛne sɛ wodi nkɔmmɔ no ayɛ sɛ woyɛ ɔsono ba no nti no aban a ɔte soɔ wɔn bi etimi bu wɔn asom nnua excuse me Dr. Cash ɛnokora ɛwɔ mu paa ɛne deɛ nipa a mo ne ne di nkɔmmɔ honorable TK Fokuo meyɛ sure sɛ ɛyɛ Manson Kwanta MP mo or say market forces must work to stabilize city. Dr. Cash, adie bia ye kan say a border so. Die bi a border so. Bia sa e bono a obi di begye no. Eniema mienu eni di akansie. Emma, excuse me. Emma yetiminya ebo a ɛsɛ yɛdegye saa nneɛma no mmienu na ɛdi saa akansie no ɛneɛ pɔtɔ kasam yɛfrɛ no demand and supply yɛno nti sɛ me mobile phone wei sɛ sɛ ɛho kɔ atwee na ɛdɔm dodoɔ no a ɛpɛ bi atɔ ne boɔ bɛkɔ soro sɛ yɛn a yɛpɛ atɔ no ya hoɔden yɛ dodoɔ ɛkɔ soro ɛkyɛn nneɛma no a ebi wɔ dwaman so a ebɛtumi anya bi atɔ tadeɛ no ho kɔ atwe a ne bɔ yɛ den saa nso so na ebu a sɛbi mprɛdua so momfa nkyɛ me because ze me no mo ayɛ fine akomadan research wɔ hɔ na saa kɔyɛ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia campaign wɔ hɔ enti me no mo yɛ fine paa na kɔyɛ sɛ akomadan tomatoes no ɔhɔ na nkasa no tomatoes no mo ani dia na asai aba bebuo ba kyɛ wate ase ɛsa bebu dia ɛne na ɛsɛ otimu sɛ ba bɛyɛ ɛtufoɔ bɔ nya saa na twi kasa yɛ ka no na ayɛfo enti saa enkomo no se ye enyina ye te ase a politics ye di bewura mu no ebekofo ye to so mienu ene se dollar no any cedi na akansie no ebetimi abasa yen oman Ghana kra yenye hwi yenni yen tu anamon boni bia ye bibia ye gina ba bia ye gina yenye nhyehyeye bia en fakwan mu enso so e cedi na hoden no ebetimi akosoro anase ebetimi abafom edi enti enetisa de etisa no ne se dollar nyi ni etwa enye yen ye dino ni die kra na ye dino organ ayi no ewiase nyina no kra no yen ye yesen just a small player in the world economy. Womu sika no omo de buy na United States normally the biggest economy in the world with GDP over $35 trillion. The biggest economy in the world. Followed by China, 18.5 trillion. And this US market, say, o peja, o di sika kokura emanumu na o di kwako investi emfaso na daso no. So o peja mu kosoro kakrebi. Ewiase nyina afi ina so ene wo de sika ko wura manum na umfaso a obenya na heden ekosoro enti afi bo nse wiase wo ye investment no obia ba bia ne different currency kra na owa na odi $4 no e dia ko enter US market e dia ko invest.
Okay.
And the ones na demand for dollar na heden na shoot worldwide.
But what about don't you think say no tina Bank of Ghana ka say when people started complaining yenya dollar then Bank of Ghana quickly hurriedly about beka say the person the dollar near business as far as they are there betumi electronic transaction amount but say the dollar amount because almost speculation is the dollar ne share on some ebe kwa ko hadwene enu ti no mo it is say we say electronic transaction
they na esi na nsan de na nya de di hye wonsam no bia na ode me wo fufu no ba me ye mo ho nkwan no sasa anti achim nyansa net wo me ka say ngina wutie me but what you say
that's right
enti afei bo say na podcast me friend capital flight
okay
was obian tamunisika on the US market or they are invest because of first one be able to amani pakro economy a very big investment and also a safe enyehu so this can kwakura ha me pese me kire say sa condition ebetimi aba free Ghana external condition ebetimi ama Ghana seed na eden
okay
akofom but what you say
Matthias here
good afei si yɛte saa nkɔmmɔ wɔ yɛase a ɔman ne sika no depreciate a yɛnyɛ very careful na yɛde hyehyɛ adum ne adan ɛsɛ sɛ yɛhwehwɛ mu saa mpɛmpɛnsoɔ no pɔtee no adeɛ a ɛrekɔ so nti a ama saa adeɛ no ayɛ dɛn asie
okay
yɛn nuanom baeɛ NDC for baeɛ and omo be move the MPP de buy near friend the Gold Pitches program na a World Bank of Ghana and Seminole. You create a gold board near this and a ma woman. A fay ye handy over ma no na Ghana ye reserves no around $9 billion. Ahode aba yanunti sa de podcast me friend supply side na me ka ho asem no afedie ye de bi gum market no ti so ohwehwe bia we den wonya bi ehon kwa atwe
na ne ba ne na Bank of Ghana hotel
a
hotel process no
what's why a hotel
yeah
hey maybe I'm sure see free and because say market forces no and they say we giant no market forces no giant market forces na e be ma fair price na say wo the dollar no gum na wo di gum na when susua wo be hunu results na ye hunu ye no kacho what you say
Matias ye pa
na ye no ena na ye ka kire ye nuanom say business community no so mo ba ye na eda 15 na eda 15 na 15.5 na tibeda 15 sa for almost 9 months. We are very comfortable with that.
The pride of Ashanti.
Omo pay no pa. When them say about even 10.4 na or the a year in the media budget review no still na business community no podcast omo ye skeptical. Omo nyini. Say edie na ekoso edie ni ye huni. What you say? Enyama mienu asi nansen yenum kan ye no momfa se enkomo no se de musi edi no kono anhwe ya afiwe beko na wie do na forex market intervention na Bank of Ghana edi begum no anhwe ya na hiti over 6 billion or even $7 billion.
All right, bomodiana bon tofa mama na mintie yima. Yeah, a lot to discuss on the city. So
say, would the gum now the gum sikan nya na otwa. The bedroom ribino. Ahodi a wodi gum no, ahodi na yeden. Akofo.
Into obi tie sabria. Say be nipa na confused because okay, ebia na yima be addresses issue na man. Because initially, on my tia say on my backbone, metumi aka say 70% kojina gold board so. So as it stands now, say ene Sidi no ahode na hyase ye de ehun ni sisi ya obebisa se ada gold na sana
busa ya no busa santi ajim nansa we de kosan ode ma no
obebisa sa gold na sana
enti ye kan se sa kwana wo nam so no potakasem wo se a short termist
okay
ya de bia wo ye ne samre ya de yin nkonya nanso so edding say ubetimi agina wona so aye ne saa given sa external issues na me raising initially ni nyina na ese kobane saa na intervention wo teswa say so what so do you know say June governor of Central Bank Governor Siama say or the $800 million no the go marketing June kwao and one was a babe catch there say no what so tieni yo market reaction na ekoso no onu anu to aka say market intervention why then what so adia finance e adwuma pa ya signal effect so what so dia any obi a what market na se bia hu say dollar no ebe pija
ehun ye din ba
ebe pija
I say ehun ye din ba ti ebe pija no
ebe pija ne ye no omo antie yen na mom IMF be kan ye World Bank be kan ye say Bloomberg enche bia there's going to be thorough audit our entire forex operations no
wow
yeah is on the way sa ekobane sana ejinsemu a ekobane sana ejinsemu a wan hweya na ye ni hanhane sesi ya wo hoi yasa enter September meboa September October ena amanfo enso ebe importo eniema towards December Christmas season na edura demand for dollars no sign shoot up no
na ye kom no
ye no aba to say double slap on any say the period of the demand for dollar na akosoro and market intervention so above form.
Double hit, say.
That is precisely what I'm talking about.
That's right. I get you now. Mami Nkotien ebia na omo solution bia ode be ma.
Enti no si yan hwe ya.
Mami Nkotien no.
Roller coaster. Ne eba bibrem.
Okay, Ima.
Doc.
Alaji Shaka kasa wie.
Wa sheda no akofa ayi.
Damn.
Topic we.
Ena me sheda o.
Ena
akofa the other one no.
Meba no akofa professor for. Akofa professor for. Ena ma be she professor for mu.
Any obetime use GS method was we be. Okay. This is how I
Doc, Nimrem, I mean, I just 2 seconds. 2022. Ne ba mu studio ana nyamre sao. And he must get ready. 2022. Dr. Cash is sending a flyer. All the topic into us here. And
no ya onim
studio.
Yeah, the flyer no to ho say ya. Almost here NDC for aduma. Omo nyo de kwaso na say. Yeah. Flyer no pom say.
OTEC politics.
Yeah.
Doc, it was on a lighter.
Oh, I understand you.
After all,
okay. Me see those days here the tour. Communication director cry no complaining. He complains. Say this bit. But that
I think you
discuss what is on board.
Prevailing
exactly
issues. And I think that is very important, sir. More table this very important topic because
this is more than ethical. I said ethical to go for Sujina Mukonso. Cocoa phone jam console.
Some the 10-3 and the fixed cocoa price.
But the primary factors.
But the point is, you know, pricing of cocoa. Before I bet price, you know, you share the outlook, the future outlook, so far as our economic friends conditions are concerned. Now, my friend said, "Say nay, CD near 15 cities krana, and yet dollar friends cocoa near pegging at 15. You may share future and say, is the system so volatile? Say, bia within the short, medium, or long term, no, a bia dollar no, sorry, CD no, a bia na ho de be cost and I be form. So we look at some of these things, and I think say, oh, here the akuafo, most akuafo kanya, a brebe na CD no, and I said dollar no na ho de cost ro kakra. It is within this very short term. So let us assume say a nay as you are cost ro kakra ntiento cocoa num kakra. Then if say CD no say stronger than it is today, are we going to call say best artist one? I think so that's not the way we run the economy. You understand?
This time round, no. So, the young for no, you know, later you come and address that another time. But young primary factors be officer wa buying no kutemu as say ama CD no.
You know one major
the primary factors.
I mean one major issue abua ama ne dollar no. You buy another 15. I mean ekona ni as say aba form. Ya nansi ya say apeja no kakra no. And say one, inflation a major factor. For example, say we a business person.
Was it inflation a major factor?
Yes, it's one inflation. It's one of the factors. For example, say if you say Ghana is sitting in your papa, na so person or business nipa do na change you or more is sitting no at the core dollar. So when you begin to realize the inflationary figures what Ghana no enye papa. Say the friends say me papa Ishak omo mismanage economy to the extent say a dream maybe na inflation equal to 54% no say and now we Ghana ha na say we business na say Dr. Cash who feel say inflation cost to the extent say we CD and sika edidi bia o man mu ye transactions. So if you feel say inflation cost and now do 15 eko 18 eko na eko 20 then ade also won say woma usika na kasidia woma usika no e kasidi CD it is a remain in CD
what it means say we sika no ni purchasing power no be den e besa so adia remember the inflation say ko 50%. And what it means say ne adia na wo de e bia 10,000 Ghana cedis eton when we are your friends say 15,000 or more and I will be here and adia to. So what it means say ya manage inflation inflation in what form no and no eka ho bi and ama ye dollar no say kra no e what the way. So I think you get I mean Mr. and me so and in the management of the economy no I dey also yet and say a complex business and internal factors because dollar yi answer my no factors no na external but adeba akoso a ene aye two-way megidi say a major factor megidi say a temporary ama city no a depreciate kakra capital flight capital flight any day we Ghana ha ye was several multinationals your companies akese o ha sa companies ni nyina no amanonefo na abebie saa mfidijuma no ha bi mfidijuma ebi other omuma services. Let's take MTN for example. MTN sika bebrebe a omunya uze they are into banking to some extent. Banking we mobile money ni ade aye nyina core credit aye to ni ade nyina na sidi ni ade to. And one profit a omunya ni nyina declare in cities. Now the bottom line is what declare profit in cities no. MTN company ni Ghana ni dia obia ho free or manfoforo so. So what it means and now the second quarter mostly second quarter by year fiscal year end December no. You first quarter January February March. By January February March normal your counting ni bibia wie. So at that point in time no by the second quarter in every fiscal year no na womu faso omanya no bense no omo repart womu de ko womu krom back. So at this point and dollar no ese twitwitwi kakra no Dr. Kesh me Akumada Secondary School Economics and Musuaye kire me say sa eniema ekoso ye no it is partly as a result of capital flight sika kakra enkrofo anya ewo edwade a omudi ye business omo ye oman mu ha because of say omo nye Ghana fo no me amananefo nti no omo fa so omanya no omo de ko omo krom. Dr. Kesh, what do we need to do? What it means ni say as I say enuma bi ye wo man mu ha ye feel say ye wo friends individuals businessmen ebi a omo ewo the wherewithal ebi wa bi o capital kakra say so oman no ye created the enabling environment eboa na enuma bi wo ho ye beso ankra asen na omatumi abue Ghana ha said the bear you bet me compete with, for example, remember say MTN as a omatike, na se bia yen and Airtel to go Ghana dia Telecel you nebia ya make sure say ya ma the Ghanaian own no aye competitive and near my friends abeba form na se bia omo MTN nyina because omo switch to e bia Airtel to go whatever. What it means is say ya ma a stiffer competition and therefore a subscribers MTN no most of them ever drifting about the Ghanaian own. So what it means is say the profit be at the Ghanaian own business no ebenyano. One ebeka haya but the foreigner no se be a foreigner no de onyan be a chem na se tuminya half. I think say eno eya de ebeboa. Na doc adeba akoso ne say MPP for any other experts I'm tempted to believe say they align with the MPP and some their public commentary, economic commentary also plays a major role in the state of our economy relative to the performance of the city. And they say, what's the speculation? Now, I don't in economics because I'm working at secondary school. Now, Reverend Opana and Motre economics, they told us they say, you see, in economics, no. Most of the things are assumptions. Now, when you hear a professor of economics,
also most of the things are assumptions.
Yes,
alongside human behavior.
Yes, and you know human behavior so no prof tia as a prof say so sometimes you can hardly perfectly predict how human beings will behave. You understand? So when professors of economics sometimes when they tend to do some sort of politics, next be the way Bloomberg said is the worst performing. Bloomberg never said this. They never said this. They never said Sidino is the worst.
If you want to inject news, no Bloomberg for so to anybody.
No, go Dabi no.
And yes, and
Dabi Coco ready Bloomberg brofuno motroe no.
Okay.
The import of it no interest Sidino and the worst performing currency. Bloomberg never said that. But you see, most media outlets and this information you call some political commentators and all of that.
And some deal. Say Monkwa na mo feel say yes sana Bloomberg
patch there. And you feel say
na there be patch mo NDC for na mo feel say.
And you feel say.
And now money na na feel say.
Maybe Akumada Secondary School English na omo kyerem na omo ankyerem yie. But brofo na omo troye me the Akumada Secondary School brofo ken kan ye no de. It told me and everybody our brofo ase and say Sidino is not the worst performing currency. It is not true. It is not so. You understand?
Maybe hold on.
Yes.
Into the Bloomberg Troy, no. No, it's the same.
There are no patch and say. There are some external factors. And no affect the performance of the CD. That is what Bloomberg kind. Per the brofo Americano. It never said Sidino is the worst performing, currency. Now, importation.
Apart from before me were issues on import and export.
Yes.
Ye ina ye nim say o my Ghana ye import driven.
Yes.
Ye nim.
Yes.
And obekaya before Ghana for ba beto abama mo last year.
Yes.
Ye ka say mutumi be boost ye 1D1F ne mayen.
Yes.
Mo industrialization kosoro. Ehon na mo de 24-hour economy eyi mo ho ano say mo be make sure say mo de 24-hour economy no ebe drive the prospect of industrialization.
Yes.
Ewo mind me yes na mo kan.
Exactly.
But currently me no ka say 24-hour economy na nkasa no ye betumi aka say ye nyehu na hyase ne say de ekono though mo launch program no awie. Enu nti na ma me hu but be say o ma ye hu eye factors bia mo de atudwa amunim say eye dan a with the CD, you say CD no dachi.
Doc.
Yeah,
Doc.
Because one say a gold board.
Yeah.
Gold board. To say gold board never drive your economy na my.
No.
Very good. No. And until I saw my
gold board. It wasn't even when the campaign crown. It wasn't so much at the central position of your campaign promise because gold board no. I mean, you cannot so much rely on it. Your basic factors.
Okay.
Now, ebini there. Share 24-hour economy. Who's that? UTMP for me, bro. So, muka say the 24-hour economy mba in a way. It is a process. Now, you can say the base of the 24-hour economy, no. Your friends say industrialization. Now, industrialization, and no, ni fari by bisu ye agriculture. As I say, you queer you know, you to me eshemukina. Doc. Mami fan ko konkitin example.
So mami answer.
Me ma answer.
Is the answer I need. Factors be influence the future of the city.
The future
I hope you get me. Me per factors be influence future of the Ghana city.
Yes, and me bet you. For example, where yemfa
facha me say me push you me per answer be the amadi otie yen.
Allow you understand me. For example,
where times when I'm there.
Where ye kra poultry products. Akukọ force or ye kra na bab o my ha.
Okay.
Millions of dollars. Now, what we are trying to do is say adia ma akukọ local bird ne boye den say okuani no me kire okuani a oyen mua no okwa feed no ese ye de aburo no onya bi nto enti adia ye ba ye ne say we are resourcing the farmer okuani bi a also be kua bia no ye be ma akande a wo de be ye afuo. I mean we decide ne nyema nyina ne bo aba form. So factors of production e be ba form. Now it is a prof and a produce feeder. Prof feed no bag 10 million ene enema bo akofo mabro kanena bia 10 million na abro ba bia 5 million and the dog prof also na o produce no na feed ne bo be fa e be ba form now Dr. Ishak Chebrobe also a poultry farmer and also enema obo akoto e dey ne poultry no ne bo aba form sidi no aba form kakra ndi bia best kra na wo kra ba ne nkokon kitenkete aba and wo so benya be free and also obeto kra na ne bo be ba form so at the end of the day no we are going to boost the production of poultry. See to me enkoko no mo a me fan say ebia na ye kra enkoko bia 50 tons. 50 tons and ne ebia enkoko nkitenkete ne other government measures or the abaninti no. Ebia 50 tons na so what about 30 tons. Say etiba 30 tons what it means say you save 30 sika enke bia de dollars e ba ko to bia 20 tons of ebia akoko no. So it's a gradual process and I believe say
these are some of the factors.
These are some of the factors and I believe say ohwe aban ye bae no we are touching
mami push you kaka.
Yes.
Move away from the factors now the free poultry no urban no.
Yes.
Now let's go to the local market. Maybe a dready for the war. Maybe a dready goose like US nanka obeka import and export no.
Yes.
A also factor ben a war no ma a bit to influence the future of the currency.
You see for example ohwe Ghana ha ye won niema bi for tomatoes. Oko mikrom akumadanya. And then most of the farmers they have switched from tomatoes to dua and they be cashew any other. So some of them ebi obeye tomatoes no ebra abribra nsuo no tomo ne ade no be say tomatoes na say now ebra because mo akomada secondary school near wo dam ewo and we can have all year round ebra obekọ Burkina Faso pebre na omdi tomatoes ba fresh no dam irrigation ade a adwuma ho so say emabu akomadan mikrom na say omu nya adwuma nye na omu nyina ya bakuma se ne nkran a bia akuma se ne nkran adwuma ni ho a esese ye resource wo mo se bia seedlings a omu de ye seeds a omu de dua tomatoes no and ye akomadan ye de na udua na apapai so we must go for improved seeds near making sure say bia ye be man ye be dam near resource the obi a secondary school and JSS or naniji kuya ho no mo akọ into kuya so am kuya na se bi o ma do to mankese ni bebra doc we will if yetumi nya more production it will also affect say bi a yenye tomato factory so a tomato factory what it means there say ye kan ye to mankese no na se mpo ye ton kwa ma no ne kra na ebe me aye self sufficient enti eniema bi to say to mankese a ye di millions of dollars ekokra eframa no ne ba no eno eso beti ebema the dollar na ese twitwitwitwiri no eni sidi ne ko no eno be ko he look at
thank you very much mama nko ti prof
sorry just to say we makwa prof millions of dollars ena de kra mako ebe o man mu
osim
millions of dollars mako
because we can matches credit
so you see that
no toothpick in the matches so
you see say I mean you see say it doesn't make sense where me guardian me o mi school na ayi bamboo ibi wom na anu ye twitwa so a spring here say tin sane ma we nyina akọ Ghana ha ya fana bebra ho so why is it say as of today modern Ghana ye kra toothpick so I believe say your basic nsuo we wouldn't say kra bi frama no ne ba common water that doesn't make sense
ye koko wa ha tie me
yes
ye koko wa ha but ye wi ani akoton beans no e wa ma no ne no ma dia san dia ye nku dia bre yen
no dia chocolate e dia bre yen ni ato
ye dia brobe ye wi a ye san dia brobe no kwa ma no dia ye drink ni asan akwa ko yi wa ha anya na nsan mu a ye be ye eku juice mu a ye obabi mienu pa minim se ye ton bi patase omone DHI College of Health opposite ebi oho nkwa na minim se eku juice yeah you know but we talk about the widespread the production
na me prof na US
still to me what can you say akusichina no pa but me pe answers
atia pa ya dia hye ayimu we mu na no
but at the end of the day how well are we investing into all these things enko ye mayen enko because yeah here nimuze 1D1F mobile no even mo push 1D1F into the 24-hour economy to boost production so that be export export. You can export as them, but because you produce for self-sufficient there. Let me tell you something. They will not do it. But I keep telling them that Momo Bano, I told you Sadia Bakwa me as a host. I'm a economy media cheaper, a production possibility frontier.
Also, yes, why you?
Oh yes. Also, I am, Ishak, I am watching at the production possibility frontier of this government. But look at the production possibility frontier. It is not moving. And then you are launching the 24-hour service. And you say you are launching the economy. Your production possibility frontier is down. NDC, it is down.
One thing is unfair, most unfair. How can a professor now was Akumada Secondary School graduate? Professor,
on strill.
Most unfair.
On strill. Mami, go to your prof. But me fan check Kesiama Professor Joseph York, or a head of department or a KNUST. In fact, Dwabrem Department of Surgery. School of Medical Sciences or KNUST. Professor Joseph York.
Prof,
I keep pulling these people and I'll pull them.
Who hosted one of the biggest shows here in Ghana. Now, maybe now the free band na me mean share the Niji as a politicians befa say photo na man. Because one district, one factory, in political commentary a course. Enti nipa no on shut down Niji one district, one factory nim are running it down by way of campaign political propaganda. E basically no ba why no as the nyina soa or the bepe sa industrialization driver or my nyina see here and because menu anu mi ready kaka say nyina o mens ne menu Ishak uti omo omunyina ajitum say asomman ye near free industrialization so
sure
and near marketing be kran ke betimi aye wa ha no kra no emfa ye ho ye kokra de ba. In fact, one of the people are not me di o mai ho ya pa emra o mampani President Mahama yes obefa mano ho sanitary parts no. Sanitary parts are manufactured here in Ghana. So, yes. And so, see at times, Kako Abruch, we were proud to announce it on
one day one for no credit produce.
Yes. And so, the ancestral
company back former President Kolonche.
Yes. Tissues and sanitary parts. Yes. And so, Minya Omens were well, TV so carry sika $9 million or so just to go and import sanitary parts. Something I bet me I so into yes ye ba be brewo so ya na so mpafe nam e bebru mu ne adwuma ye ye ba ye be mamma adwuma ye mamma adwuma ye na nim say wo tam $9 million ja kwa abrochi no abrochi China ni be ma bi na wo ma na adwuma ye
say nche
de na nche ye
ba nche
that say you see me jitum say aban yi ba nche. I've said it several and last Saturday na me of a kwesi che NPP no they may nyajune say make us but in fact I think say buy enche but momu timu nyomu de ye buy enche adechi
on buy ache
adechi
ya make us on buy ache make I tama NPP Nana Akufo-Addo de former president court 8 months abra omudi assembly year no o man pay on say o ka say 8 months no ko betum dia new it means so buy ache
oh but unfortunately ya manyosem and somebody because ye sawo hu ye twa hu shia na matie mi no meza chief Ishak ka say 2022 na obeka say radio so na ye washi no o kasa ne mi dia oboku meza yima kasa na mi hwedi mi say we dey aswa people we dey send mi dia yima kasa ipa ma hu say seriously amamu na sesa aswa pe say asisi asesa pa
you go explain tire
asesa papa enchechire mo ne koso afutuo ankese yese hwe tomatoes ne ba ankese yese who are you telling me what are you saying oh bisabi ana o ga kire me sabe I don't know that go kufu net so a anka fa anya afutuo nka de bebo nachi sisi no bestre enya action meaning say Ibrahima sabio on that ministry bia no like there's no special responsibility assigned to him e bia nko be baby free no akoma dan the mutamen class for the chance in quote class for the chance mutimi they want to prove a point They want to prove a point. And the crew for no JJ post na ya munche da hu bread and international mu ye nyama masa. But minim senior tie die ono on share any responsibility be share santi obetimi akasa senior ye kasa ya ba ye career a na ye de asoma ne se onkon kanche na Greek minister. Say sebe there is so far, and that is where Mesamba Machibeka say emre kakra omuba ye nche. But ene ye ka say Dr. Cash, me jirafi de so ka say plan bien ni ho wa Greek ministry ho. Ye di si enkoko importation ho anokwan plan bien ni ho. And you can take it from me. The plan is not akokon ketenkete. Akokon ketenkete plan no ya fa ma say the ba minimize importation of beds. Even that, where is the implementation plan of the akokon ketenkete? Minim say bia for a certain group of people and say to say bia tree planting ya me frɛ me nua mako hina na me kɔ wa zuba hɔ metime nya nua ni bia kodua me minim say nua ni ye dua ya madua bi enkokon ketenkete ni supply wɔ he obi atia na mo ye undercover. I tell you, there is no plan to replace importation of beds. And akokon ketenkete ankasa by the definition ya ankasa ye de ba aba substitute importation of beds. Ebekoso akoso ye sidi ne bekoso agensem. Sabre ya ye kra gari di baidie. Na se ni ba bia ye de ni kire. O say ye kwan so ane. When you say it this way, men kan fan say ayin me Ghana ni pa mapa. O man ne say ya ebeka me pa. Ti men kan say me ka dia say o man na mi go man ni ma say. Me bompa ye say nka dakro. Mpanimfoɔ dum na besi fam no makacho who say enough is enough. Me kai me ofa adansi asukwa MP lawyer former MP KT Hammond obey trade minister briefly emra me ofa chief free ministry hono or yes nka some items we hono ma list ya ye ba be ban omu importation because those ones we have the potential of getting them here. If we look within, say the initial minimum, near source of Boris B. Mwasene, there's a certain percentage of items we are ye betting ya waha. Then they see your parliament 137. Me sure okay. Or no, or check in ya or ye list in the curefri. In fact, traders be no more omnumukrasa a freja CN neman bina ya sink here, but they themselves were even against Sadi. And
KTM policy no.
Yes. And it's a Sunday, and it's what the 7-1 says we are here. It was shut down.
And even at that time, now you soon said there was a fiscal spillage.
Yes.
A driving depreciation. Still.
Yes.
I don't know what we've done about the fiscal spillage.
Debbie. Unim, many
fiscal spillage now, Obechro. The fiscal spillage. Yeah, it's true. 137. To me, let alone this time round. Then the fiscal spillage will be more.
Tamaklo Eduji, NPA boss. Near war TV3 New Day. So time no near to about 2024. And Roland Ibisa me say, then you bit me a fire CD dollar depreciation. How mine is say or mine. And I listed the following. Number 1, capital flight and Minya Yimane Chief Ishak more about the same thing. So number 2, trade imbalance. And Niema Sebi yen ye crefra manande bano. Any mu in kitinkiti tantan bini ade wako sala ye pesikadi kwa fa medical licenses bia yenye bi yentimi nye Uganda. No bisu di line mo $1 krono e bia da kokra gari di aba. We are so imbalanced in terms of our trade. Sa a off circulation.
Yeah.
Sika a set na bank. A free bank I use the biho. Sika nda encroform pass. Sika yen ko to 2 form of function. Sika has somewhere it is kept. Nipa body ye trahoi. Nipa body ni mu na ese moja jina. Enya sa. Nti moja ne bem na ni afa ha na akofo ti akofo na se afa body part baby na sa ba akumanim na sa start blood must circulate inside your body. Your Republic here your team from Jerry John Rawlings a pencil 82 from Professor Liman pencil answer na Jerry John Rawlings say ba Jerry John Rawlings a pencil no legalize a forest bureau for because na sika no enter bank ho for yi di ma go and it's okay fine go for nya momra ni license mo ni enya mo proper na mo so be circulation source ene forest bureau for na kasa kra ne abochi for no na we simply can't keep blood inside the body ye be suffer
before obana me ka say na mene alaji edin komo bi say you look at the rate Bank of Ghana at the dollar no emma commercial banks from the commercial banks on a distribution no into obia so koton ade for profit
yes
into wani mra onso no na
but one thing na omo kan kire yen ni say Bank of Ghana ma obibia Bank of Ghana no ama ho commission
okay.
Oh yes so lending rate no a guide bia o ye banker o be benefit from the lending rate Bank of Ghana give base rate no me say for no enti wo na say wo create o margin no marginal so that it doesn't become that huge na Bank of Ghana no na deal no auto ade ma MTN na sabe mo commission bi o de ma enti o mu no pemfaso bone na mo deal with Goro boys ne a black market no emfaso bone ba emfaso ankasa de when you trade with the bank you get na sabe edu baby na ete oman mu na enye matter of secret o it is an open knowledge that bank no say ho na sikatena nipa body na say moja tena mu no moja nte nipa body nim you get it there is no forex at the bank emom na pie afiri nipa body nim ene nam Goro market Emma sabi se uhia $100,000 kura bochi benya ma bank nyama wa oman eda form setim enti meba o mi na me ka se me ma sa ayiwe na me ka sa speculation na yima boso no na me ka panic sa panic no arises to say the chief explain so tie ni pa ye ka se businessmen for are skeptical na omuyem hihye omo a they have heard intervention being withdrawn and they know demand is about to rise. These things are adding up. I mentioned 5 things. In fact, 6 things are making them demand in the encounter. Digital macroca and no TV3. So, me the baby. Me boss are 5 we no. And I made this stress as a way of solution. Speculation, politicians benefit from speculation, and very you mark at the same thing. Businessman, hey, Ghana invite you.
Say he might do somebody to give him.
Dr. Cash, that be the thing. When are we going to say no?
He might do for Ishak.
Opposition. The car speculation we can't panic. I can't say any man no. Me do digital macro na response and say, "Oh, prof, you are trivializing the matter." Me to turn so I was telling me power no na for me we catch them straight in my face say, I say asem no say deria na me person me to turn so oguso. You are seeing my style of communication. I water down the true effect. Those were his words, and that the true effect is that Baumia born. Because it was politics and campaign time and then and your politics are the reality is what Ima has said today. The reality is what Chief Ishak has said today. But because of politics, I say the same thing and it is deemed to be say me ton sugu abina born me can't Nasa abaya being said then cry Dr. Cash. Na say you see on mine ye nye gari wo krom ane ba kokra gari firi bi close aba abaya wa bia ya shekura no you cannot manage this speculation me say Bloomberg for na model mochi na Bloomberg for mbe bo mo mine da kro. I'm not saying Bloomberg is not a respectable institution.
Oh, me I've said this before. IMF, Bloomberg, Fitch, you have to be very careful.
I am not saying they are not
oh yeah,
I get it. To say Ghana ha si ekasi ebedi Bloomberg echi now to wa no abeje tumbako which currency does not fluctuate obia currency fluctuate what the any fluctuate kakre bia yes is the worst performing then the senior ye go my ye bo my na politics in ebi money age wo ho na yes the front line the whole graphic online who are we here crying for crowd Dr. Cash me tell you na Bloomberg get through sir panic and speculative are you with the auto system nim wabra nim said the next day the rate can even come down nye de bia na demand and nye stable.
Yeah.
Demand to me cause now, but from demand sinusoidally, it behaves sinusoidally. Even though it may trend up or trend down.
Me read the Bloomberg for story. Now me beside me was saying, time ana see the no air rising a dollar no conform no. I dey important pa na Bloomberg for no kan.
Nti na make say mudi o machia Dr. Cash. Mudi o machia. Wo the politics to nchen pa na ka say obedi nkrofo in machia be bo my dakro. Obebo my dakro. Nti me I have said it and I'm saying it on your show say I somebody may or to me I can me catch a Bloomberg for say omunyo manu free economism.
Okay.
Munyu manu we have what it takes. Ye kasi ye beye ya niema okroma. We have what it takes to study our own economy.
Me da say prof.
Economy of Ghana na nyamidi you chama no de na me family last year.
Okay.
Eno na nka 5 na me ne mini edu. Eti senior edu jita ma close wo hwe yen ya. We are back to the same issues we were discussing.
Obe mana frame ya titi me anaju.
But we are back to the same. This time, my position is still the same. Not because I want to water down any effect on any. But one day, I say in Ghana phobia, umbe dogana ayomaju say ye Ghana.
That's right.
Me mejna me kabi ma Bloomberg. Umbe boye ma na ma say obedi umachi. They are leading this speculation. Enra na dollar ne wo I think 11.9. And ne wo 13. What are you talking about? Because Bloomberg has thrown a certain meaning say other factors come. But I tell you, speculation and what it can do to your currency. Lie. My last word that made the man know.
And you almost no fight speculation.
Yeah, fight it.
Don't you fight it?
Yeah, fight it. I say jam. I say
speculation who are dimpa.
Hey, fight it. It spreads like nobody's business.
Hey.
And next will be the bank or this cartoon banker or this dollar account or this hard line or he withdraws back.
Gone are the days. Hey, shocked to meet defenders and then because we are
politically you will come and defend.
All right.
But me last year me this in say cocoa for no. Cocoa farmers urge government to revise prices after cedi depreciation. Me yimaya adwen say price in the fix here. And this fuel and a automatic adjustment near Ajax forward sales into say say afin beko we here and higher than near koya na beko. But me fundamental issue I mean finance minister want to say na emra na dollar ne 14.7 NPP time. That's what said a cocoa no you better on 6,000 and no do a campaign. Emma cocoa for to abama NDC dia. And the enough finance minister and NDC with all the reasons they gave us why they should buy cocoa with just 120 cedi price increment. Nada plain. My explanation is min church mono minina so Japan calculation now or some
you find X. Okay. Still, you also find you.
But who else are not pay you?
You go find
it. Unim, your calculation with mommy. Say dollar was 14.7.
Me.
Oh no, so dollar was 14.7
this week, you know.
And my dollar was 14.7 no. Now so betting me am no 7,000 and I say anya cross 6,000. That's what we were told. My first 6,000 anya crown. Now say emra will price it ukoko na dollar 10.2. Meaning say 10.4, 10.6, but my find 10.2. I'm just being safe. Find X. If 14.7 is to 6,000, what will 10.2 be? X. Find X.
If less, more divide.
Who divide here? Oba benya 4,220 Ghana cedi. 4,220 Ghana cedi. Enti me ne enchechemuni I just said dollar this, dollar that. But so me hwenya me nimpa na nke se o mani pa kon 4,220. Enti sincerely nka no 6,000 no.
And you know one deceptive explanation I'm telling.
Yes.
Because see the naira gaining strength into omu hard currency no.
Can you imagine?
Can you imagine this?
Yeah. Enti me NDC was the CA finance minister was the CA no. O makuafo no 3,128 as a day. Sebe wafa 3,228 yes sir.
All right.
Maybe Dr. Cash me see no.
Prof na 13 na be na 13 by day analysis.
13 no me 13 analysis bia. Me the 10.2 as at cocoa price time na me analysis. Oh man, I do my things at the very least considerations.
Even the price of the crown shouldn't be. What
supposed to
for them to choose 10 points. No. 10 points.
F been my friend forward no. Yeah. I've chosen the easiest man not is me the easiest. Me say so far the easiest Dr. Cash. Senka Ghana ye makwe ni bia 4,220. Say 6,000 ye political talk. Na ye ntimi kra. Explanation based on the dollar and the cedi appreciation ni ade ne de. Anka de kwa ni bia ba beja.
Time niti mami take you over na
me problem they say if we are going to be true to the farmers then the year ka say uton koko bag ba ku bia obi 4,000 Ghana cedi. I'm speaking politically like they were speaking.
All right, quickly yem pick you na
adaroma and them idea politics cedi dollar then no na ko fa sanko mo nyina ba o ye ka dia kosi say ya nhwe ne anya yem you be forcing manaka toko.
All right. Okay.
Enti me demand be see am
me korba but me pese carefully you take it away. I just say tenacity ma me nti obetumi dia amano na wa hwe kira ma. O say PV na di way by or monitor show no. Also another economic man. O say Ghana's FX flows are highly seasonal. Cocoa loan inflows and tourism remittances strengthen the cedi. Okay, and so typically from Q4 to Q1, that is quarter 4 to quarter 1. Also, while pre-holidays imports, fuel purchases, and school term restocking lift US demand, US dollar demand. That is between the second quarter and then the fourth quarter. Also, structural issues amplify swings. The narrow export base, that is gold, oil, cocoa, and other counts import dependence, inflation in differentials, debt services, and then shallow market near the idea. The spending and then the demands of the dollar quarterly has its own effect. Yeah. Simply put, that is how I get his
always have its effect.
Exactly. Into we are no message na dos. We are not able to say there's one major issue or say unexplained wealth in Ghana. Individuals earning money without working for it is a bane causing economic imbalance. Asemba ko odebetu dwa eno but then mami to adiemra mami to adiemra I say perfect series books books near kama good pa nwoma bi otoma mofra na kenkan mutumi konkan pa enti Ghana Education Service ajatum naka and so approve books no enti shane so say I approve books for basic schools in Ghana for all levels shane so say free next run ekosi JHS enti books ni bi English language free basic 1 ekosi JHS 3 word our people free KG1 ekosi basic 6 history of Ghana free basic 1 ekosi basic 6 RME free basic 1 ekosi JHS 3 computing free KG1 to basic 6 creative act free basic 1 ekosi basic 6 science and maths account about preschool no so books no free next 1 to KG2 omo books be to say numeracy language and literacy omo award our people creative act phonics computing coloring and writing for preschool JHS for books no so shane so say free basic 7 JHS 1 ekosi basic 9 JHS 3 omo books ho omo books be to say English language social studies science RME and the kika home omo san computing and career technology ho afi past exam questions zo a obabo amofro na no share no say omo woma kama omo kunchire ya obetumi use for mock exams terminal exam midterm exams opon ma chi akwan a bomodi aso bewe mo kumase aputoja omo ben station no and Ankranso Dansuman first stop. Into Bomodia so any leading bookshop across the country on Sabeka copies and also bet you have preferences books. I was 0243299938 0243299938 and 0540-755-465 0540-755-465. A preferences in Quadia. Your world's future is secured. Olus Kitchen Sabra no more aduane nedi bomodi auto aduane kama a corporate lunch na mo pesa mo kwa follow on Olus Kitchen and as a special event bit say I for engagement birthday party naming ceremony and as a year follow on Olus Kitchen why Olus sa open bibria on sabeka opeka krebi so on sabeka Olus waso ase ya oben SD ason dan no e bia na ope aduane no special and as the tie bia open no hye no say Olus and so plain rice or jollof bankuni tilapia catfish and noodles and also bet you free Olus for delivery. It was 0244701675 0244701675 and 0595999227 0595999227 na bibia so aye kama pa at the amount tishanen so Sevema Plus Limited at the Prostified Castle Sabe Jamai so bema odunso a otumsa junso ne nkoyi obre pa ansa na wadunso junso ma wonna odunso ya nchena junso asaka obiem na eba nto a ebia ne kala ebia so beba bia so ne ho pampan so nko eba ne say na Prostified Castle so na mekanfo ade amawo untumi nyina mpa so nche premature ejaculation odibo ania na tata wahwegu odunsa nkwaba no so wo fam sisi yade ne so enyenya emu eba ne say na S-Drive capsules ne beboa little capsules so nkaboni gina wanum na kuro minimum amama ayema onipadua nima little capsules no ana se dinat capsules so shane so ba ko mfichi na neoma nkoni emfa mawo nanu na nsa na twa eni so tumi ade a meka na mana tiase dinat capsules na meka for mawo for ni chema mi drugstore ho Dwabrem drugstore kwada so state Freddy Mens will be Danny Herba will be Colinac Misty Herba ni apidank ubenye ni nebi ana opedudo to abomadia Sevema Plus Limited 0244 370702 0244 370702 yanko Donima Steel Complex Limited eba ne se oboremu Donima and adwa ben na ope de capital for de adwuma mo hotom efiri ni nkumam kona kase ni nyina Donima ho na ewo papa na nkasa obenya na chance de board dan so type bia ope bia de yaka so ne de yanka so ni nyina so obenya bi e Donima Steel Complex Limited na Usha Boss Product Limited ashense Donima your sister company no yani ye Boss toilet tissues no and so extra soft and extra strong very hygienic e de mama no ani o man so afusa fufula fusa utu no atua ana atua no atu ni nyina kwa head office was of 5 junction ya Bengana Revenue Authority udu tamale so Canville ya Benki David Junction no and ankra so kantamanto ya Benki CB Bank Tachiman wanchi kwan so kenten na ne ya dombo achifie ni still ya ho Fredonima Steel Complex Limited 0244 126625 0244 126625 and 0540101555 Donima dini ya bwa ya bekase home of tropical product yanko abapa Abapa Enterprise na opa bomodia obogura mu ho shopping bia pesa okubia no furniture Abapa Enterprise wodo wani cha Abapa Enterprise a ni nyina ebewie oyi bibia be koyi e dia ma home appliances na ope and as electronics na ope fridges e wo ho fan wo ho TV, air conditioners, washing machine, and our phones, and so be Nini Oma Kikan Bibri, Nioma Isu or them idea in Mahodi from Mudia, Abusia, Nini our Abapa Enterprise, and put the Obeda Society mattress, and Ampa, and Alpa, furniture Abapa Enterprise, BB Ewo, Nasabe only room Kitan didn't be repayunti, Shannon so on nationwide delivery, a simple download the air app no, Abapa app no, I download the Ewo App Store and as a Play Store, and I'll bet you at www.abapa.com. I simple crowd you pay and ubenya bi ewo abapa obetua from so 0593 386133 0593 386133 and 0593 0593391848 also peso twa kakra obesum na utua wi a watumi ababaje onioma no bomode pa ana sa peso twa na munum ho anso a unsa besum pepa se the washing machine for craba ya se esi ntade san horo mpaboa tutumika na showroom no e wotafo 3 months so mene sakasaka park no na edi anihwe and abetua fresh si anu place order e was 0593386133 and 0593391848 Abapa Enterprise also so convenient yanko Osbel Blocks Factory de bia mekase auto blocks de sit dying na pese dan no eche na odi ja mamma dia me pacho furniture Osbel Blocks Factory if you say a honkwan high quality blocks ewo Osbel honkwan high quality blocks was a contractor and also your foreman Osbel Blocks Factory and also do any chere de bia mekase osa Osbel ho na koto blocks fu bi obabia sa blocks na friend shankpana eno na de adwuma nche obo na dwa open standard size blocks 9x18 concrete blocks now per 5 inches 6 inches solid any hollow and now per 4 inches solid blocks clay brick pavers, concrete pavers, permeable pavers, asphalt pavers, interlocking concrete pavers, now stone pavers, glass pavers, and a stamped concrete pavers to Tumika Furniture Osborne Blocks Factory. Make a funny blocks number if you say or the corridors any stones the China blocks no cement to say 42.5 R grade a gasum cement. I was say Otobia or the Bakujao as far as a Kumasan important Bombardier to Tumika Furniture Case on a Masalatini Dianche Osborne Blocks Factory 0244377612 0244377612 and 0244043805 Opeka Papa Pato cars big set Toyota cars and a Honda cars Osborne Motors and a Nina Ewo Osborne Honda cars need Toyota Honda Nibiti Civic Accord CRV Integra HRV any Breeze Ebio and a Toyota and so Venza a latest SI hybrid model or BZ4 electric charger cars or na Frontlander so can be or Wildlander Toyota cars or Highlander latest model or Tundra latest model Land Cruiser or Jeep or Hosakas yentinam dem to Tumika Furniture Osborne Motors and a cars papa power or Dakujum on a desperate Dakas Indian share Bomadia for Osborne Motors 0244377612 0244377612 na Osaka Osbele Motoso na Bomadiana Kai se me pachao se ope ejumekuo pa omuso by tre amoye enwoma papa ema mmofra pa emom tumi kenkan a me pachao tutumika o Furniture Factory ho naka ensasha asie bi obetumi rate om 5 star anase A1 ope quality leaves say ba na nwoma papa dia printed books na me pa cho tutumika and one Best Brain Publication Limited Best Brain Publication Limited unim say omo a leading publication company in Ghana with the best books so far on the market tutumika na Dwabrem our Best Brain Publications Limited Shannon so say mathematics if you basic 1 kosi basic 6 science if you basic 1 kosi basic 6 what are people English language if you basic 1 equals basic 6 after computing if you basic 4 equals 6 computing if you basic 1 equals 3 asante tree if you basic 1 equals 6 after mathematics workbooks after more science workbooks and so na Dwabrem our Best Brain Publication and koran books and so na a free a year KG1 equals KG2 the na me bossui otibia a KG1 and a KG2 numeracy literacy what our people and after creative arts more phonics na 2 3 4 letter words after more color fan abofane color no because who to make us say this a bed o to me color bed no indigo I want to me color bed no violet into all color no na afi no kanadwin my early writing KG1 any 2 hobby more picture reading and a coloring from KG1 and KG2 na ban Best Brain nursery books no so omo nursery 1 nursery 2 omo numeracy for nursery 1 and 2 omo literacy for nursery 1 and 2 omo my early writing for nursery 1 and 2 omo phonics for nursery 1 and 2 na ban Best Brain JHS so asa no so say omo combined combine na form 1 form 2 form 3 and running basic 7 8 and 9 omo mathematics integrated science omo career technology omo social studies omo religious and moral education in fact open books papa Google bookshop follow Best Brain Publications Limited I say open say man reading questions normal tiasia omo past question omo kunche book kakraka pofo telepa say kutu say bam ni nyina Best Brain Publication open no machi akwan pankro no abed omo la Posada Hotel no achi momodia from 0507 200 0507 200 and 0241520946 0241520946 momodia na kai say obenya copies ni mi so all leading bookshop across the country obenya Best Brain Publications Limited wonum enwoma no ebi odo bi ra bank say bra no ni wachi onta wachi echijiremu pa de mu odin ya emu nkuada because as sikakrabe ya make come ho asam dia chewe enye sikakrabe bi akeke ogina banking at 1970 at 339 and odi achichi sikakrabe no dia si ho esiyose kutu se bam odo to bi ra bank plc no ogina wachi so ogina wachi pampin osebra no support we because uborema esanse o de act achichi sikakrabe nti uborema o ye saved client Sawati ase uni how se ban se ope salary loan, ope susu loan, Ghana Blind Union loan, ope microfinance loan, funeral and social loan, ope transport loan eni ensuro odo to Rural Bank PLC wo homa. The head office was Jacobu na udu obasen so how White House bar udu bekwa so ani post office dia nimhwe udu aso asen so a oni marketing dia nimhwe kro from so adwen kwanta on so beka on mo ho afi macro so mo ben go filling station Roman Hill omo total omo ne total ne dia nimhwe agrek nzema so ben lorry station udu tafo tafo ma 4 udu ejan so omo ne Victory Church dia nimhwe bantama omo ne MTN office dia nimhwe bo akwan so dia omo ben police station no shanu so udu Santasia Lavico Hotel chiri ho a on so beka on Frodo to Rural Bank PLC e was 0322091454 0322091454 and 0243710784 0243710784 odo to Rural Bank nko ade no gimu dia adwuma no hye no so se anyini awie na afei so hye no so se o sidan ana waji obi sika o sidan ma no be pacho siesie dan nim obi roma na adwuma se wagura abrochire bi dan mu ana se abrochire dan mu nanso na ya hayi ni nyina ne se secret ni se omo yes ade ni nyina no omfa ne oma na Latus home no mfano Latus no money modern quality and affordable tishane so be mo Latus home you are safe or PVC pipes bent and any fittings or Turkish doors or paint chandelier light wall light or electrical cables or kitchen sink or WC or tiles or normal bathroom or pumping machine na fu siesie adwayen so or telephone shower set complete shower bathtubs jacuzzi basins shower glass corner bath toilet roll holder any water closet papa we toilet flush papa ni bi enye ba ko na ya ne gina no da bi we papa ni bia or water heater na de keka ho Latus Enterprise ewo edum off Asada House Road friend 0242616585 0242616585 na watumi akona so akwakofa odie kaisi esi na otwenim nipadua na nya hoden a ebekwa tiaw adwuma papa ba na yade a untumi konkoye bi sika bakra na yade a untumi ni enu tina de bia metena sia me kan for fearsome 3 edema wo no fearsome 3 eye hepa plus pavi ene plasmos eno ene betumi abo wo bomodi atobi nanom bomodi a ukọ nsrahwe so ukọ sra oba no school eye fearsome 3 ene bebo no bomodi na emwa tutu yade na se na akoda ne mfa no ho eye yade bia chese emwamwa wa ne di emu kane pa dia me pacha bomodi na kai se fearsome 3 ebetu ase ama bofra no ehwa to no etu phone 0542 778572 0542 778572 and 0542807907 0542807907 and 0591367898 na bibia kama obetu kwan so akai se Ujima Travel and Consort ewo ho ema Ujima Travel and Consort a free birth set so ekosi passport so ni nyina obehwa ma obeso constra 1 month UK visa a visit visa the only passport and a Ghana card o deposit 10,000 the kosi nyina ba kosi 80,000 a package ni say netie a air ticket visa fee hotel any all document Ujima Travel and Consort nko ene betumi ayewe ediama akwantu foforo bi aka we ho bia no ukosua de ukoye adwuma upa adwuma visa de obekọ ni nyina no Ujima Travel and Consort ebehwe no ni nyina ediama enkrata o de bekọ ni nyina Ujima Travel and Consort behwe so na oye bibia ediama friend 0552098298 0552098298 and 0553944608 0553944608 obetumi afre taxi a WhatsApp a Telegram bowe mo kumase omo no suntre omo bugis dan no achi akakra no du so line no so wani chi obo ase ni fa frame so a hye no se eye towers last floor ho na wonum ewo amne kan GN bank ne dia nhwe eye ntentan no so dia www.ujimat.com on sabe kan mo ho na bibia so aye kama pa e di amount Isaac
Charlie something can me be respond
Asemba nyabutre.
Advertiser. Come on. Where? Charlie. Super. They won't come and say, "Oh boy."
Asemba nyabutre.
Come on.
Asemu wende.
Wakra.
Ni na kan bi.
Yeah.
Ni na kan bi na.
Charlie, say we hear the special allowance for this. Come on. Super. They won't come and say. Super. Come on. You sure say I mean, advertising skills no one products be
yeah, because if for na jumera for no meet me elsewhere to me share that be my host no special I was sometimes on live show just for the way out there hokeka.
I mean, this is
producer in chief say
this is super. This is super.
You know,
this is super.
Oh yeah.
You know, super pa. Say only legend na mo ko head to head. Only head to head on advertising. I know say legend is legend, but Charlie utane to pa. Kashi
Ishak
enkomono. Ato home force kra. Home force. Na dollar ne say a pick. She woni bibi.
Katre.
PV John 20 na me ye sure pa say wono na ye governor of Central Bank and kasan komona governor no be di ye no knowing say speculation account for depreciation no many akomadan of friend say secondary economics no no. Then as governor of Central Bank, Dr. Cash, you come out and he said two things. One, and they say market intervention now, you know, they say obey so
meaning
Sansa no landi na currency speculators who ye ding. Sisame na mo be se gabi guan kam de tobi. How can governor of Central Bank speak publicly like that? And the speculation now what friend is saying Asante Ajim Nyansa kofa ba currency depreciation. And your governor now teso no. And a cause speculation. You understand? And any seasonal demand for the dollar knows ababeshia. September a peak, October a peak, November na hasi na slow. What you say? Then again, monetary policy. Misako governor Siama no aso. When him the OIS here,
baby.
Sterilization. They also now walk a because of Makai Tembo.
Oh, okay.
What Hippo Sika as much as 60 billion from circulation.
Is it part of the fiscal spillage?
No.
As I said,
you know can but
fiscal spillage.
Spillage where you want
okay.
What says can Abba Bank of Ghana to control inflation.
Oh, okay.
But you see, when it be inflation never form no. Say a so apaska or friend is saying treasure bills apaska rate na apaska yanunti say yes so obi kura Ghana cedis na kakra bia or they $2 a prudent alternative way or best store the value what I say continue to fuel the city depreciation. So what I say?
Yeah.
Now, adia ebesa kan won and they say foreign remittances. Google foreign remittances above from 50%. It's a say yenu no. Emra omo dodo no adi sika ba omamu yem fancy down no. See dollar no near you know foreign currencies no come from say ya pet no now. Almost slow down. So remittances are declined by basically 50%. And as cancer bar from domestic revenue a custom base kofa niema ba you know the new rate no and no so government revenue so are by 30%. Oh, I'm speaking facts and figures. Jamaican you know what we Google. Obia on very live odi on my no seek some conversation as you know on doubt to the American mechanics are namidi ayedeng. No, I won't do that. Now say no unim and sana be pese sikana akofom no benya bia shemu no just the taxes MP no friend say ono ye the director general and as a commissioner general.
Commissioner.
Tony Sapon me mate ewo Lagos. Say or consider say or be tax cryptocurrency. Me what you say? And taxes because of revenue waste and above from no. Taxes is saying no mo aba. Taxes best not na say one get careful na more taxes eba November budget more that will be NDC any exchange rate one more woes towards next year given the fact say ya kra no
na aka esi
say ya kra no
menti o
say ya no so no obaye na ya introduce digital forest trading platform omagu no ade e betnya track
your performances no
dollars na modema
yeah
certificated institutions na mo de dollar na ema wo mo no oh say MPP na de buy MPP bibia yensesa no na yeah the truth of the matter is let me land here the truth of the matter is they know what can say other companies are more once again ye introduce backing the currency with gold. In other words, MTN now all pay okra $4 billion now. Okra $4 billion now all pay dollars the account. Says the kind of former Bank of Ghana non fan to gold man.
Koima. Minim say obeyi na yina no but na me pay. Factor no a ebe magana ni arehia mu se sidi ne wodache na enko ete say obi omo ko na e say yen time eba de say kwa de ye
no
say ote dem jana say
no yes I don't believe in
okay
I don't believe you see there be ameka me colleagues are me as an educationist there be ameka as one education yen fanya politics na say na ebi mo I say ye double track every ho I say technical almost friend no transition obviously ye every ho me kai say even regional communications team platform no better so I said it is impossible I challenged it.
Wow.
Me I'm a realist and that's why sometimes people don't like me. I will say things as they are and most of the time we won't say about opoku kai. You see we shouldn't play party politics with the economy. You see, many penny Ishak and some are walking na speculation na no way. But you see, I never come me pese Ghana ni ba wutie me. Wa wudi dwa. Ordinary Ghana and say me ma me wutie. Ade am pese ote ase ne say. Economy na ana say yesika sem hyehyeye no a ya photo samfo Dr. Atoforsen ye de ahye ne sa na oye no. Papa Atoforsen no oni enim defo onim de. Point am pese Ghana ni ba wutie me wote ase no. Hwe ebra aban bae no na capitation grant sika ye de bo school nketwa meka primary school ni JSS ye de bo ma akonhoma ema om de hwe school no 2 years arrears na omuntua ye bae because of say ye wonim defo a omutumi manage economy ye nye sika de aye. I mean hwe nursing teacher training college allowances they were in arrears ye bae ye tua and nursing training college teacher training college ye do omo ato government pay controller ye do omo ato so said the kanena me wo official training college a boso me so a mo adumafo mo kodima katua na meji no enne sa na ye no.
Oh okay.
So, I mean over school feeding arrears ye omo ye tua ya sa ye expansion and the ambassador me change na ne say ebra na wo no mo ho a na omo se niema ye ene ade no omu jaye sa eka we nyina but awrehemu ene ahotoso a Ghana ni no won se enne kanena secondary school akola ekodidi a do na wasa asichire agu bonsua mu so ode kwa akoji koko na okwa anu akogina kwa ho akoto pan no se ode kwa akoji koko adi no ene wo
mobile mabi
uba mi school kitwa no sabe flour esam a yɛde aba ɛmo anwa na no kra sɛ bi yesku anwa busu kra no ɔm san de anwa aba and the point I'm making is say economy no aye economy no ɛwɔ better outlook ɛnuti woyɛ okuani na woyɛ adwuma nya hotoso sɛ o fertilizer na kan na wonya bi ntɔre ne yɛ chichema okuani sempo ɛboro na so beto a ɛna fertilizer na bi wɔ hɔ so that is the
prof dear wie na ya sorry
so ne rehemu a Ghana ni ba a wotie no wo unlike kane no ane ne ma dry no doc me da say
papa nyamishraw Emmanuel Poku Mensa Kasama NDC yeah
ma menye correction kakra se na me ne unia o the message class send
my own group no so huru ma pa
ya say obi dia koto social media say me say your toko bag be buy
sisi
na me
sisi ayi din komo no
sisi ayi go say
oh sorry o any you know why
be actually no a benefit margin world market price differential
all right okay
em say ni exchange rate in exchange rate estimation na me here what the world market price differential and so bamu at 4,220 and so by 620 technically na ke say abai ne etono 3,600 in all the instances no kakra bi a balance out wo ho
we anu kwa no anka hwekra me the say there ya pa
I think I have to put it on record.
Okay,
the 1,000 was not fictitious near exchange rate.
All right,
but all the world market differential and the crab I think say cocoa should have been bought at 3,600.
Mate okay me da se papa hey happy birthday Enko Emma Elder Mark Kusi Bonsu we don't know frail defender one Christ Apostolic Church International and our Chronum Circuit we are presiding elder ewo ho intuition so say Afrancho Assembly and happy birthday to you elder birthday wish way if Daniel Akugri ho our regional administrator at the Ghana National Association of Garages Ashanti region also my happy birthday. This one also goes to Madame Letitia Danso. Na omanyina so mo bompaye so boade nyankopon shira enye kese enye bibiri wo so ya chesa pomuden papa ka ho Oma Linda Philomena Richard Emmanuel Jima ene uka chire Eugene omanyina so ma happy birthday. My pon 6 o'clock PM news is next on your radio.